Hello! Or if you're watching an advert, you'll never see this bit. I'll wait a few seconds. The traditional start of the stream, a gulp of tea. And we see what we get. Let's see if my chat's working or if it's been disabled. Hello. That's all I'm going to say. Hello. Last time my chat wasn't even updating. Is there anyone there? Or are you watching a Temu advert, which is just constantly all over YouTube at the moment? Crazily all over the tube. Let me play. I've downloaded some mods. Oh. Don't know what this is. Oh, this might be a classic mod. Started 93, finished 93. Evening all, Retro JB. I went on Mod Archive and I downloaded some mods that had been recently voted up. Or, you know, rated or whatever they call it. This one's from Australia. You can't read that, it was too small. Started 3/5/93, ended 10/5/93. It was a good week's work, that. And you can write this person that's well, they put their address here. Greetings from the land down under. It's a Pro Tracker mod. The Grogus or Gogus. I keep calling you Grogus. You're the Gogus. You're not Grogu. You're the Gogu. I think I've been calling you Grogus in my brain. You're the Gogus. Hello. And Lazarter 73. Good evening, all. Good evening. Did you like the thumbnail? This week's thumbnail. It wasn't done by me. It's an AI thumbnail. Oppenlemming. I have become Lemming, destroyer of worlds. Yep. The picture is it's an AI generated picture. The thumbnail is. It's me as Oppenheimer with like a nuke going off in the background. It's totally AI. Well, I put the lemming in actually. It didn't put the lemming in. I had to do that. But I put the lemming in the text over the top. But the rest of that picture is all AI. I didn't do it. A mate of mine, he's been doing them on his PC. He's got well into just doing loads and loads of AI pictures. Most of them not safe for work. Well, not safe for work. They're just crazy. They're got Wonder Woman chopping up meat and stuff like that. It's just all bonkers. Not suitable for a YouTube stream. Great thumbnail. I considered going to see the movie. I saw the movie. Was it this week? I saw the movie this week. It was very good. I saw it on IMAX, and I was in the front row, and I was having to look right up there like that to see the screen because it's just massive. We didn't want to pick the front row, but the theatre was absolutely full to the brim. The IMAX screen was. So yeah, we had to sit on the front row, which is probably not quite the best place to sit for that film. Just a few rows back would have been a bit better. Because there's a lot of close-up shots of just the head, and you have to look up so high just to even see eyes. So yeah, and even with the chairs that lean back, you still it's not enough to just get it all the way. War and Lemmings never changes. That's true. War never changes. Sherlock, hi, and hi, Lockmon Goat. I know how to pronounce that now. War. I started my... did I start my canon fodder with War Never Changes? I can't remember now. So yeah, Oppenlemming. It's got the nuke though. It's actually relevant to the game because we've actually got nukes in Lemmings and we've got nukes on the title screen. I think I've got elf ears in that picture as well. Pretty sure he typed in elf ears as well. And it doesn't really even look anything like Oppenheimer because he'd given it my face, but he's just like a bald guy. He would have had the hat if he wanted him out the movie anyway. But yeah, Oppenheimer was good, but it goes a bit weird at the end because it's there's about 45 minutes at the end where you're like, why is this film carrying on now? It's just a bit weird. But because it's based on a true story thing, it keeps going to have to explain the full story, and I don't know. It's all right. I enjoyed it. And I don't know if there's anyone who's read Has anyone read Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman, which is the book by Richard Feynman, the physicist? But that's a very good book to read because although he was a physicist, he did go to Los Alamos, and he just did all kinds of crazy things in his life. And at one point he became like a professional bongo player. And there's a guy in Oppenheimer. There's 2 scenes where there's a guy who's playing bongos, and at Los Alamos, and like that's got to be the Richard Feynman like tribute. They obviously couldn't name him in the movie or put him in, but there's a guy playing bongos at a party, and you see him twice in the movie playing bongos. I'm like, that's Richard Feynman. Do you want to sell the old screen from your Game Gear mod? I don't think so. I might hang on to it just in case stuff goes wrong, or because I've got a Game Gear that has got the original screen in, so if it goes wrong I could replace it. Why do you need a screen? Are you down a screen? I'd recommend getting a Retro 6 screen, to be honest. I don't think I'd put the old one back in. I'm not sure. I mean, if the other one broke, because I want to keep it factory, I probably would. Retro JB, I'm currently on holiday in sunny Cyprus, where it's 2 hours ahead of Old Blighty, so may not be able to make it 10 to stream. Oh no. So what, you're like nearly midnight now? 9, 10, 11, you're 11 o'clock. Oh, you've done an LED mod on the screen, but the screen is broken. OMG. Well, tell you what, if you need a screen, if you can get me your address somehow, I will send it to you for free. Are you in this country? I will donate. I've still got it. Let me check. I don't know if you saw in the video though, but a little piece of it cracked off. Or maybe you don't need that piece anymore. Hang on. Digging out screens now. Let me check that I saved all the bits. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. So what do you need? Do you need just the screen? Do you need just this bit? Just this? Why has it stopped? It's gone silent. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, a little bit of it's cracked off. I don't know if you can see this. There, that piece cracked off. I think I've actually still got the piece if you want to try and weld it back on. Don't know. Yeah, I might still have the piece. Somewhere I need to... yeah, if you go to the page, or there's a way of getting to the business email address on my page. I think you go to the channel page and it'll say reveal business address. If you want to mail me on that, mail me your address, and I will mail you this thing free. Do you need if you need just the screen and nothing else, I can mail that to you if you're in this country. Hang on, let me get rid of this. I doubt I'm ever going to use it. Let's put it back in here. This is just a box of Game Gear junk. You probably can't see this, but it's got a box here, just like junk from Game Gears. Oh no, Hippo Player, play. Oh, what's wrong with you, Hippo Player? The Amiga 1200 was better than this. Just the screen, that's great. Right, I'll send you the screen. I've never tried to solder one of those back on though. I don't know how hard it's going to be to resolder one of them. I assume you could do it, but I don't know. It's definitely hot air to get it off, but I don't know how you're going to get it back on. And it's going to be, you have to be really careful not to bridge any. You don't have to pay for it. I mean, you can have it. If my other Game Gear breaks, I'll probably just put the Retro 6 screen in instead. Because look, it's right here. Let's face it, it's brilliant. It's just brilliant. Look at it. Look at its glory. In all of its glory, it's amazing. It's so good. I've been playing Sonic a lot, actually. I've still only got to the jungle level, whatever, but I've got further than I ever got before. And I've been like, you know, working out how to collect all the rings on the first level. There's 103 rings or something on the first level, so you can get an extra life. You've got one on order. Oh, the Retro 6 screen. Yeah. So how does the LED mod work? Do you have to like... Do you have to... How does that work? Do you have to cut the screen up? Hang on, I've missed some comments here. So that's why... Oh, Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory plays the bongos in an episode. It might be, yeah. It might be a Richard Feynman thing. It could be. I've never actually watched The Big Bang Theory. I think I've seen the first episode and that's it. But yeah, I get the idea. They're all big like physics buffs, aren't they? But yeah, it might be a bongo thing. Yeah, Richard. If you want to read Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman, that's quite a good book. He's just a crazy guy. He worked out that he could he just spoke fake Italian and stuff like that. He would just there would be an Italian gardener who used to garden the thing next to me, and he just used to make up Italian sounding words and just shout at him, and the guy used to be like, yeah. It's just really weird. He said it really didn't matter what you were saying as long as it just sounded Italian. It's really weird. And there's a story about him trying to get rid of the ants out of his parlour or whatever without killing any of them, which is quite a good one. The guy was crazy. He was super crazy. Yeah, and he worked... he was at Los Alamos helping make the bomb, which is what Oppenheimer's about, but there's no mention of him. There is no mention of Richard Feynman at all. I'm sure they would have mentioned him if they could. Obviously, the bongos is there about it, but they mustn't have had permission or... I mean, he did die a long time ago now, Richard Feynman, so... Did he die in the 90s? I can't remember now. I just don't remember. Tango the Cat. Hello, I'm new in chat. You've been here before, though, Tango the Cat. Unless that was a different Tango the Cat. But you're new in chat now. We know that. It's going to be a right mix of songs here. Is this a classic one as well? Hopefully I haven't downloaded any 5 megabyte mods. They're not going to work. Finland. Don't know. They always have this thing at the top that says, is that the date? Is that the date it was downloaded? Is it embedded that? Because I downloaded these just before. 8:38. Is that erstelt? Does that mean download? Does anybody know anything about this? What language is that? German? Erstelt. 8:30 with 53 seconds. I think that's the date and time it was downloaded. They've embedded it in the mod. Actually, you can't see that very well though, can you? It's on there. Erstelt. It's been Game Gear-tastic then, hasn't it? I've got my video out. My video was the longest video I've ever done. But I got the whole thing in one video. I don't know if people prefer that kind of thing, where you just put everything in one video. It's actually got 250 views, which is actually more than I thought it was going to get, because the Game Gear is not very popular on my channel, because everyone came here for the Amiga. That's actually quite a lot for me. It's quite a lot. And it's had quite a lot of watch time as well. I think the longer the video, the longer people watch before they turn off. That's the weird thing. I always see you seem to get half the video is watched, but it doesn't matter how long the video is. If it's a 2-hour video, you'll get an hour watched. But if it's a 2-minute video, you'll get 1 minute watched. It's everybody wants to turn off before the end. That's how videos work. That is how it goes. Oh, right. Google Translate says created. Is that German for created then? Because that's definitely downloaded. That's not created, because that appears to be the time I downloaded these mods. By the way, the rack of spare ribs I made last week during your live didn't give me heartburn. They tasted great. Well, that is a double win. You had spare ribs and no heartburn, even though you had you were cooking ribs at like midnight, which is a disaster waiting to happen. You just know it. You're tired, you could burn the house down. If you're not concentrating, you're going to get heartburn from the ribs. They could keep you up all night from the amount of energy that's in them. It was a disaster waiting to happen, but you've survived it. And you've flourished, which is just well done. Well done. Blaster deserves a thumbs up for his rib. What would we call it? Rib success. Spare rib success. A thumbs up for the spare rib success. How do I get in touch with you again? If you go to my channel page, I think there is a bit on the channel page. It says reveal business address. I'm not going to put it on here because I'll get spammed with everything. I get enough spam. You go to... Hang on, I'm just trying to find it now. You go to my channel. Hang on, where do you go? You go to About on my channel page. And there is a for business inquiries, view email address. And there's my Google account address, basically. So I won't put it in the chat because I get spammed. There's enough spam going around. But yeah, and then you could just send me your address to there and I'll just post it to you. And that'll be one more Game Gear back from the dead. Because let's face it, they're all falling apart. Wonder what happened to the screen in yours then? I wonder what went wrong. Has it been... Did it ever work? Or did you think you damaged it when you did the mod or something? It's a bit of a shame to put the old screen back in, but with the... I think with an LED backlight, it might be a little bit better. You also get the better battery life. I was probably going to do a follow-up video, actually, about the battery life, just to measure the current draw. I did have a quick look. What did I measure? I wrote it down. Somewhere. Did I write it down? No. I can't remember. I can't remember what the current draw was. Oh, it was. I think it was 150 milliamps. Yeah, the current draw was 150 milliamps with the Retro 6 screen in it. I haven't measured the other one yet. What's that behind your head? It's actually not. It's not. The flags are bunting that my mum made. They were made out of like bits of. We had like bits of fabric that were left over from stuff. So we made all this bunting when she had a party, and it's like they're handmade. Basically, they're actually fabric bunting with little pictures of superheroes on and stuff like that. And that's just a piece of Star Wars fabric that was an offcut from something that we made cushions out of. And I just took that piece and just hung it up there. So it's not really a flag, it's just a piece of offcut fabric. But it's all made out, the bunting's been made properly, but it's made out of like the bits of fabric that it had left. That's quite a good thing to do with like, if you do stuff with fabric and you get loads of bits left, as long as you've got a big enough square, you can make bunting out of it. My Amiga 2000 has been in a shed for 20 years, probably not working. The shed or the Amiga? I had to ask. Oh, lines in the middle. Okay, right. Maybe the ribbon's broken or something. So actually, to be fair as well, the screen I took out... Oh, it did work. Yeah, the screen I took out. I did test it before I took it out, didn't I? It's in the video. So it does work. At least it worked when I took it out. I was going to say I wasn't sure if it was working or not. Pascal says, "Okay, thanks." There you go. That's what all the stuff is. The Gogus overall, it's weird that it is in German. That message looks like you have German Kickstarter or something. Guessing that because your compact flash doesn't mount something German. Oh. Your compact flash doesn't mount something German warning pops up. Yeah, I think that's because that driver for the compact flash is a German driver or something. I think that's why that is. That is in German, I think, because that mod archive, I bet you... Well, the mod archive must be embedding that comment. Oh, unless that's the time on the file. I think that's the time I downloaded it. I think they're embedding that somewhere. They're embedding that into the file. Are they? Maybe? I don't think I'm in German on this Kickstart. on Kickstarter. I mean on this Amiga. How do I find out? Let's have a look. Preferences. Where's localization or whatever? It's time. It's none of these. This is the bit where I can't remember how to find it. Is it in system? Nope. Tools or utilities? Who knows? I can't remember where's the actual. I would have thought it'd be in preferences, maybe. In preferences? Screen mode, time, I don't know. There is a bit where you've got localization, I think, somewhere. But I don't know. Say's here. Oh wow. Is this going to work well on playing mods? This is what you don't get on... I didn't hear it. I think Hippo Player's taken over. Hippo has taken over. Look, it didn't run out of memory doing that. I don't know. Only during installation. Oh. I thought there was some access to it later on, maybe. But probably not. But you probably have to install it, don't you? Nope. CLI's in there. Nope. And there's nothing. It'd be preferences, wouldn't it? But it's not in here. What about in time? I mean, it's definitely not German, this version of Workbench. It's just that driver for the compact flash, I think. And it could be the fact that the Hippo Player guy has embedded this as well. And he's just written it in German because he likes it. Who knows? Stuff. Why would you put an Amiga in a shed for 20 years? Come on. An Amiga 2000 in a shed. What kind of shed was it? Did it have a good roof on it? It might be alright. It might be alright. I left my Amiga upside down. It was in a loft for quite a while, and then it was upside down in my back room, which is not a shed really, but it's just a back room on the house, and that it gets really cold in winter and really hot in summer, and it was in there for like 10 years at least or more. Survived. It's this one here, but it did need some work. The floppy disk didn't do very well out of it, but the floppy drive, sorry, but and the Amiga itself, I think, still booted at the end, just about. It's still booted. Nothing's coming up. Serious. Nothing's coming up. Yeah, you go to, I mean, everybody should be able to see this. You go to my channel page, you go to about, this is on the PC I'm doing this, and there are it's got details for business inquiries and localization, and you click view email address, and it will reveal the email address in all of its magic. I'll post the link to my about page now. Maybe that will help. It's on this page, and it's like view business email. We'll get you a screen. I downloaded a load of Fairlight Cracktros as well. They're about a minute long each. They're coming up next. The Fairlight Cracktros. These are actually playing off the compact flash. I haven't even put them on a hard drive. Oh, here we go. It's very stereo in my ears. Are you all excited for some Lemmings? Oh, this level on Lemmings might be a nightmare. Remember how to go? I think we know how to do it. I had to go at it last week, but oh my god. Oh, you're on a tablet. Oh, that's weird. You'd think it would just come up anyway, though. Anyway, you'll find it on there. I don't know why a tablet computer wouldn't show it, because a tablet computer should still just do it. I just don't want to get spam botted if I put that email. I mean, it's not one that it's only the one that's used for obviously the Google account, but I don't want to get spam botted by typing into the chat. There's enough spam bots around. Spam bots. I think the very first comment I ever got on my very first live stream was just a spam bot. I was like, what's this? And it was just a spam bot. Lots of Fairlight cracking. Oh, it's quite a lot on here. On the little scrolly list. Did you say you've got 3? Is it 3 Game Gears you've got or something? Right, my bet is it's the other disc. For Lemmings, that is. I've got the, you probably can't see it there, I've got the old, hang on. Let me switch to this one. Zip! Is everything still on? Yep. I've been having a go with the old MIDI controller. This is that Daytel Electronics MIDI Master A500. I don't know, they wrote A500 on it because possibly that was the only thing out at the time. Which has, is it MIDI in, MIDI out, and 3 MIDI throughs or something like that? Well, I can't remember. 1 MIDI through, 3, I don't know. 3 MIDI outs, possibly. I was having to go hooking up a keyboard to Octamed. Can't see any emails addressed on my phone either. Must be a PC thing. Yeah, I think you have to click the button to reveal the address as well, so it doesn't show it on the page. Again, for the spam bot reasons. Spam bots. Spam bots. Hang on, let me get rid of this screen now. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll paste the first part of the email address, and hang on a minute. I will tell you the email address. Let me just find where I'm up to. It is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, maybe it is a PC thing. It's this. Three Game Gears. And there's a lag on the chat. There you go. It's that. It's that at googlemail.com. Yeah. There you go. So that's my email address. Copy it now because I'm going to delete it. It's that at googlemail.com. Let me know when you've got it and it's going to get removed. So the spam bots can't track me. Although it's technically... Oh yeah, it gets removed from the whole history forever once I do that. So yeah, at googlemail.com. waiting for the lag. The Lost Ninja, not the Last Ninja. And then the screen can go to a good home. It can go to a good home. But like I said, I don't know how to solder those things back on. I wasn't thinking about that when I took it off. I was thinking about making sure I didn't damage it when it got taken off, but I wasn't thinking about how to put the thing back on. So you're on a phone then? You're doing this on a phone. It's crazy. See, that's odd. I can see your message. Oh, there we go. I think there's a lag on my chat. I saw your message come up on the stream before it came up on my chat. Right, I'll remove that thing now. Remove. Nice. Another weekend, another stream. Yep. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Right, we were up to the Lost Ninja. I'm going to boot Lemmings. We're going to get going because I've got a funny feeling this first level is going to be a full-on nightmare. Like I said, I already know how to do it. Oh, look, here's a Skid Row crack tro. Because this game is the crack, because this doesn't work. It's a good crack tro, though. Scrolly text, sign scrollers was the thing back in the day, wasn't it? Yeah, I've got a funny feeling this first level might be a nightmare. I chat from the phone, watch on the big screen TV. I think that's what I do when other people are on. When Lockmarnie Goat is on, chat on the phone, watch on the TV. In fact, when you have the big screen TV apps, the Xbox app and the Smart TV app, you can't chat on those. They just say connect to your phone if you want to chat anyway. They do not support chatting, I suppose, because it would be a nightmare. Even though the Smart TV, you can plug a keyboard into it. So wouldn't it be a great way to do the chat? Apparently not. Xbox, you can plug a keyboard into that. But no, they don't let you do it. They're just like, get your phone out, because we know you've got one. Everybody loves their big screen TVs. I saw the other day, I went past and was riding past, and there was a skip, and it had a CRT television in it. And I was like, there's still one left. Somebody's still got one, and they just got rid of it. I was like, still surprised that people are still throwing them out now. I thought they'd all gone by now. Unless the people who are keeping them because they like retro stuff. But this was just like a proper like living room television that someone was chucking out. So there's still the odd one left that still works. But if they were still using it, the screens on those things wear out. So it was probably very dim if it was still working. Pascal, you are piecing together an A600. You bought a motherboard and a keyboard and case. Will be delivered next week, hopefully. Did you mod or expand your A600? I did. No, I didn't. Well, what I had to do was... No, I just put an SD card in it. So I needed that SD to IDE adapter and put an SD card thing in the IDE place instead of a hard disk. And I don't think that counts as a mod. Maybe it does. And the floppy drive was broken. So that got replaced with a PC modded floppy drive. Or just, I would have used the real one if I could get my hands on one. I've kind of repaired the one that came out, but it's still not quite right. It works better. But when I originally got it, it didn't work at all. So I've managed to fix that a bit. And that's it. The rest is all stock, and it got retrobyted and recapped, but the rest is all stock. In fact, did I retrobyte this one? I did the keys. Did I do the case? I think I left the case as it was. This is mine. Yeah, this is mine from back in the day. So I don't think you could class any of that as modding. Oh, and I did upgrade I upgraded the Kickstart to 205 because that one supports the hard drives. But you could put 3.2 in, but I didn't do that. Oh, and I put a 1 meg expansion from Amiga kit in the bottom because the 1 meg expansions that I've got don't work, and I did not want to diagnose them. They are peppered with RAM chips. They've got like 4 SIMs in them with like 8 RAM chips on each one. And I thought, I am not going to go through and try and diagnose why these RAM chips don't work. So I just bought another 1 megabyte mod. But I've got two. I've got 2 Amiga 600s. This one's mine. It had a 1 meg expansion. The 1 meg expansion doesn't work anymore. I bought one off eBay for 70 quid, I think it was, a couple of years ago. And that had a 1 meg expansion, and that doesn't work either. So the 1 meg expansions appear to be quite unreliable. Xbox even has a keyboard that attaches to the controller. Yeah, they did that one of those for the 360 as well, didn't they? They were pretty cool. But yeah, you can't chat on the app. So I think that's just YouTube have decided anything that's big screen YouTube, they're not going to support it. It took me ages to figure out that you can even get to the description of the video on there. You can do it though. And you can actually see the comments, but they're really quite well hidden. They don't really want you to get them. It's funny that you can connect keyboard to Android TV. I did that because I didn't want to type passwords on Netflix from TV remote, even if I know it works. It's weird. Yeah, that's the thing. If you've got to type anything in, it's just horrible doing it on a keyboard. A normal keyboard is so much easier. I want to install a CF card HDD. We'll add a Gotek. As half of my floppies, 25-year-olds went bad. That's true. A lot of them go bad. Other half will follow, I guess. Yeah, do you know what? I think if you keep the floppies quite well, keep them in like an airtight container, I would. Like, like one of those boxes you get from like B&Q or whatever, the plastic boxes with the lid. I bet they'll last a long time. They'll probably die eventually. But the fact that there's some of them are 30 years old and they still work is quite good. Like I said, this Lemmings doesn't work. So, but I've got some that just totally still work. But I've got some like, I think it's Ghouls and Ghosts that worked once and then they haven't worked since. So there's some of them like as soon as you read them, you'll probably kill them. So if you've got any discs of your own with stuff that you want to back up, like maybe your own stuff, personal stuff, or some files that you made back in the day, my advice would be read them once on a good Amiga and copy them once, and then because you might get to read them once and never again. It might like be destroying it as it's actually reading it. I never didn't take care of them, I'm afraid. Well, yeah, no, most people didn't really. But if any of them still work, then, it's all good. But it's surprising that any of them do actually work. But there you go. That's what it is. That's the way it is. I am not going with the Gotek. I kind of like the old-fashioned floppy drive because it's like a kind of a novelty. It's kind of the novelty of retro, really, for me. Like, this is not something you'd get in a modern PC. It's Pixel Plop. Good evening. You're about to see me probably play this level for 3 hours because I had to go at this last week and I know what I've got to do and it's going to be hard, even though I know. When I was buying an Amiga, I also bought 20 used floppies. Only 10 worked. Yep, that's not surprising. It's worth having a quick look at the disc as well, because when you get a disc, if you pop the thing open, let me put the big screen on. Remind me to put Lemmings back on in a minute when I forget. If you pop the disc open and just take a look in there, a lot of them you can see when they've gone, because you'll see like a horrible like crud on the surface, like mold and stuff. If you see marks on the surface, they've gone. So some of them you can just see that they're not going to work. This one looks fine though, but it doesn't work. The data's gone. Let's just have a look. Yeah, this one looks fine, but the disc does not work. And then the other problem you get is if you get one of these and you haven't checked it to see if it's got all mold and garbage all over it, and then you stick it in your drive and it covers the heads in your drive in crap, and now all the discs that you put in afterwards don't work and they start getting crap on them as well. So you have to be really careful. And so having one of those cleaning discs is quite good, but those cleaning discs are so hard to find, and if you find them on eBay, they're like 50 quid for some reason because nobody makes them anymore. So if you look at Rob Smith Dev on YouTube, he's just made a video on how to make your own cleaning disc. Because the thing is, it's quite easy to clean the drive with a cotton bud and some alcohol, but you've got to disassemble the drive to do it. That's why the cleaning disc is so good. You just shove the cleaning disc in and give it a spin, and then you're good. So you have to be careful that you might be throwing your discs away thinking they're bad, but actually it's your drive that just needs cleaning. Gotta go. See you later. See you later, Pascal. Is it possible to clean some discs? Often it's a bit of dirt on the discs themselves. I had a go. Did I do that in a video? I had a go trying to clean a Blood Money disc. Yeah, because I've got my original copy of Blood Money, which was stored really badly with the Amiga. And yeah, the disc doesn't work. And I tried to clean it with, I think I tried water on a cotton bud, and it didn't it didn't work. And again, I remember when there's a video on my channel, and I got that game out. I got the Amiga out, shoved the disc in, and it took about 5 minutes, but it did boot to the screen where you could see the title screen, and it never gets that far ever again now. So it was obviously destroying itself as I was loading it. But yeah, if you've got a disc that's completely gone, then you might as well try cleaning it with water or something like that. And you could even then try alcohol if that didn't work, because I mean the alcohol is probably going to destroy it. But if it doesn't work anyway, what have you got to lose? So it might be worth a try. Do they still make new floppies? I seriously doubt it. There was one point where they were making like millions every day, weren't they? There was more floppy disks than there were 3.5-inch floppies than there were people on the planet. But no, they don't make them anymore. I don't think they do. If you get any that are new, they're new old stock. So there you go. Sherlock, you've got 2 CRT TVs saved from landfill. Well, do they still work? A game killed my floppy drive on my A600. Yep, you've got to be careful of that. You've got to watch it. So you end up having to check everything before you put them in. I bought a pack of like used discs off an eBay seller, and I think they all worked, actually. It said they were tested, but quite expensive for what they were. But yeah, I think most of my games from back in the day don't work. I didn't have many left, actually, come to think of it. I think it was only Blood Money that got saved. I don't remember anything else, but the Blood Money disc just, you can clearly see the crap on the disc as well. So never going to work. And this disc makes a horrible noise, but this is just a pirated version of the original Lemmings, because mine doesn't work. I've got a couple of games down there as well. I've got Jurassic Park and Formula One something, and both of those have a bad disc 1. All the other discs are alright, and disc 1 is bad. Trivial Pursuit, yeah, I bought that. So that Trivial Pursuit disc is alright. In fact, it's just down there. I should probably pack it away somewhere good. But yeah, you can kind of spot... They don't always look bad, but you can definitely spot the bad ones. Right, this one is going to be a full-on nightmare. Moulding on floppy disks is, of course, awful. But on VHS tapes, it's 1,000 times worse. I haven't got any VHS tapes that... The thing is, though, if you get it on a VHS tape, apart from the fact it'll dump it all over the head, you'll still be able to play any part of the tape that still works, won't you? Whereas if you lose part of a floppy disk, like if the game doesn't load, the whole thing's just shot, isn't it? So that's one of your problems. Right, this is going to require lots of pausing, this level, because OMG, I've got to click the thing on every single one, haven't I? I just about made that. This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be an absolute nightmare. What have I got to do here? I've got to dig down here. It's just going to require lots of pausing, because if I let one lemming go, I'm done. Oh no, I just don't like the look of it. Oh no, I missed one! Already it's happened. I'm going to have a go at this level though, because I've got to make sure I know what to do. That's what I've got to not do. The other thing I've got to do is, even when I get to the end of this, I've somehow got to click a lemming and I only get one chance to dig across. And it's going to be a nightmare. But there's plenty of time to be clicking those there, I think. But I did this part last week, but I'm just checking that nothing's going to go crazy. It's going to be this bit that's hard. He's going to turn back here. I'm just checking that I've got this all right, and there's no better way of doing this. Yeah, so he's going to turn back there. And then I've got to build a bridge again. And then the last one goes over here. Oh, that might be bad what I just did. Oh no, it's alright. It's alright. And then the last thing is this nightmare of doing that. And if I get that click wrong there, the whole level's shot. I don't know if there's any... There's no better way of doing this, is there? Visually, it looks worse on VHS tape because it spreads. I foresee heavy use of Oppenheimer button. The Oppenheimer button is going to get used a lot. You've got this level, Dave. Dig diagonal. I wish I could, but I don't have any diagonal diggers. There are no diagonal diggers. None. There's just going to be a lot of pausing. I'm going to do a lot of pausing. Because that's the only way I'm going to get this done, I think. Right, this is the bit that's going to do me in. Oh no! Did I lose a lemming or not? Yeah. It's just too much. There's just... I can't do all this clicking with all this thing. There's a lemming coming out of there every like 3 seconds or something. The fall... What? Dig diagonal. The fall will kill them. I don't know what you mean. Well, the fall will kill them, yes, but digging diagonal is not a thing. Digging diagonal, not happening. Right, how am I going to do this? It's just going to be absolutely dodgy. I can't believe they've done this level. This is just horrific. Absolutely horrific. Right, I'm going to do one more, then I'm going to build the bridge. Maybe one more. Oh my god. At least I know how many more are to come out, because I've got 33 things left. 33 things left, and that's going to do it. Maybe they'll have stopped at some point. Oh no, it's gone wrong. He's going to run to his death now. Ah, damn it. So I've got to let the bridge go a bit lower than that. That's not going to work. Oh, do you know what? Actually, I've just muked him and he might have actually worked because there's a little lip up there. I've just noticed it. Damn. He probably would have turned back. That would have been all right. Whoops. Probably didn't need to nuke that one. Oops. Oops, Oppenheimer did it. It was a fake Oppenheimer. Right, here we go. Let's go again. Maybe... Do you know what? I've just thought of something. I've just thought of something that I should be doing. This might make it easier. Let's try this. That's too slow. There we go. What about this? Oh no, there's no way I'm going to be able to click that bridge now. This might be the way to do it. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh no! I missed him. Did I miss that guy? I think I missed him. I wonder if it's wise to try and speed up the lemmings. Just to try and get them all out so I'm not constantly having to go back and click. Let me try that again. Maybe that's the way to do it. If I can get all those lemmings out and they're all alive, that would be good. It would be a good start. Oh no, I'm already going to mess it up. Whoa, he nearly died. I'm just having to use serious pause button here. It feels like I'm cheating, but you try it. Right, what do you reckon? Should I go for super high lemming speed? Let's try that. Oh my god. Oh, I might have messed this up royally. Got to keep my eye on that guy down there. What a nightmare level to start the stream with. One more. Right. OMG. This is just a nightmare going. No! No, I missed him! I think this thing of trying to get all the lemmings out is a bad idea. I'm not going to do it. It's a bad idea. I'm just thinking if I can get them all out, at least I can concentrate. But he's going to be over there by the time I've done all this. Maybe let the last lemming... let the last lemming first use an umbrella while falling. Make it a climber. No, you can't do that though. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, so you can get them all out and then let the last one climb through. So you don't have to be doing loads of stuff at once. I wonder if there's enough time to do all that though. That would work. If there's not enough time, what's the time limit on this? I just didn't look. 5 minutes. Maybe there's enough time to do this. In fact, I suspect, let me just try this. I suspect that if you click any climber down here, he actually will fall back down there because he's put a little lip there. And I think that is deliberate. Let me just try that and make sure that works. Let's click him going the wrong way. This way. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, did I just... The lemming that died just was the climber. OMG. I'm just going to try this because I need to make sure this works. Otherwise, this won't work at the end if I'm clicking 50 lemmings. That would probably work. Get all the lemmings out first, then do the level. And then it's still going to be hard because that last thing that you're going to click is just going to be a nightmare. Right, let's make this guy... Let's see if he climbs and doesn't climb to his death. Right, if he falls back down, everything's fine. Yeah, there you go. So that level that I nuked before would have been alright. So let's try this again. So perhaps you're right. We can get all the lemmings out, then do the level, and then watch it fail at the end. So put them all in a little bucket. Oh, geez, this is just going to be so hard. So I need to just speed the lemmings up as much as I can. And it doesn't matter which way he's going, the climber, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Right, here we go. So I've got it up to 47. That's pretty good. There's no way I'm going to be able to... They're evil for making me do this. So at least I can just concentrate on this one thing. Oh, but this is going to be a horrific level. Get used to watching me do this all stream. I'd try and speed them up again. If there was a key to do it, I'd be able to speed them up now. I can't even take my eyes off the screen now. Because I'm going to lose them if I do. I wonder if there is a key to do the speed up. Either way, this should be fine. What a nasty level. So it's just all about time limit now. If that 5 minutes is enough to do it, then we're all good. So 10 more to go. I could probably speed them up more. If there's not enough time, I could probably do this quicker. I think my phone's ringing. Right. Here we go. Shut up, phone. Right, is 3 minutes 16 enough to do this? Probably. They need about a minute to walk across the level, I think. So if it's not fast enough, I could definitely get that higher, but it's just being able to press the button while I'm doing it. But this is a nasty, nasty level. Everybody knows it. This will be close. Yep. Well, there's this click. I've got a clicker lemming here, and it's just whether it's going to work or not. It's just random chance now. So once I've started this guy building, I can try it. Right, here we go. This is now it. Win or lose. Here we go. That's it. I failed the level. Oh my god. I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to click a lemming that's going the right direction in there. That's just not going to happen, is it? And that's it. You've used all your stuff. That last lemming click is going to be the worst one, definitely. Rethink your strategy. I think that was the right strategy. Right, let's see if we can get the lemmings out faster and get this first bit done faster. Let's click a lemming on. Right, here we go. I got it to 53. I got it to 53. Right, I don't think I'm going to be able to handle too much more than that. Having tons of lemmings in here at the end, though, is always going to be the problem. If you got one of those really bad converters that's got lag on it, you're never going to do this level either. Absolutely never going to do it. God, if you take your eyes off this bit for 1 second, it's just going to end in tears. Right. That's not Tempt Fate. OMG. That's the solution. Yeah, it is the solution, but it's... Oh no, I've just messed that up, have I? If he leaves a pixel gap there, I'm done. Oh, I just did it. Oh dear. I think this is the solution, but how are you supposed to click that lemming correctly in there? It's just... It's really, really difficult. He's got to start building about there, I think. Climber first. Well, I don't think it's really going to make any difference, really, is it? You'll get it done quicker, but there's no extra points for coming first. No extra points for coming. Yeah, there's plenty of time. Right, here we go. So I need to click a lemming that's here. And that's it. I failed. That's just really annoying. There's not a lot else I can do there. Damn it. Unless you can think of a more reliable way of clicking lemming. There's no way I can actually find out what lemming I'm clicking. It's impossible. It's a legendary game, yeah, and this is a legendary level. Right. Let's try again. I think this is just going to come down to random chance now. And that being said, I might never do this level. Because random chance might say, whoop, that it's not going to work. Right, here we go. Here we go. Hold the course to the right most position before clicking to make a basher. Yeah, I did that, yeah. I was trying to get it right most position, but it's really random. It's really, really random. I got up to 49. Should we try and get up a bit higher? Oh, here we go. We're on 65 now. Oh, that's a bit better. Can't believe they give me 50 umbrellas. No! Damn it. Damn it. I missed one. Yeah. How about catch the last guy? How about catch the last guy falling? Catch the last guy falling. Yeah, you've got to click him when he's near the wall though, otherwise he won't do it. This one is tough. It's not that tough. It's just I feel like it's kind of down to random chance now. First one on a solo trip, then let the last guy punch through. Yeah, well that's the plan, but it's clicking the right one is the problem. I think it's just clicking the digger. That's what I think. Yeah, it's clicking the right guy. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, if you can spread the lemmings out, it's all right, but you can't really do it on this one. A twist of lemmings. Right, let's get this thing up. Here we go. Let's get this up a bit higher. Oh, didn't want to do that. 68. Oh, I'm up to 68. That's it. That's as fast as I want to go. I mean, if they'd given you more stuff, you could do it. But they've given you exactly the amount of stuff you need to do it. I mean, this is Mayhem, so that's part of the problem. Whoa, did it. Right. OMG. Oh, and I clicked the right lemming. Right, let's get this guy here. And we're down to the old random chance again. How about digging down, then right, then build up? Digging down and then right. I'm not going to be able to do it because if I dig down there... I'll never get out of this hole. That'll be the problem. I've only got 4 bridges, remember? Yeah, if you dig down there, you're just kind of a bit done. I don't know. You could dig down there and go across here, but you've only got 1 basher, so you're only going to be able to bash through once. So you can't end up down here. I think this is the only way to do it. But it's down to the old RNGesus. That's the problem. And look at that, I've got 3 minutes to do it in now. Hang on. What's your suggestion? Dig down at the pillar. At the pillar and then all the way to the right. But how am I going to stop all the lemmings from dying if I did that? Inside the wall. I don't know how that's going to help me. Dig down at the pillar. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. If they gave me 1 extra climber and some more stuff, I could probably do that, but I can't see how that's going to work because I've only got 1 basher. I've got 1. That's it. I've just got the 1. Oh no, this is going to take a bit longer now because he's going to go over there. Oh well. Hit your head. Go on. He didn't hit his head. Oh no, he's going all the way over. Damn. Yeah, timing on the dash. I don't think there's any timing to it. It's more of a case of... I don't really know... Like those lemmings in there, I can't tell which one I'm clicking at all. They're just all lemmings. Lucky I did this thing quicker at start because he's walked all the way back this time. Just another possible way. I think what you're saying isn't possible because if I dig down anywhere else, all the lemmings will die. Quite possibly. Right, here we are again then. So I think it's about here. And I got nothing. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I've got to click like right inside the wall or something. I don't know. Because they like look like they're going inside the wall. It's really weird. For fun once, try to dig inside the wall. Why will digging inside the wall help? He's saying dig down inside the wall. But if I dig down inside the wall and then dig right, I can't get my lemmings out. They'll all be stuck. They'll be stuck there forever. Do you want me to try your one? I'm not going to try. We've got enough to do on this thing. The first lemming. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But none of the lemmings will get out if we do that. That'll be the problem. We've got enough to do without... Well, I'd show you if we had more time. But if you're saying dig down in here or something like that and then dig right, well, that'll work. No, it won't, because then he'll fall down here and then I'm done. So you could dig down there and go across, but then I'd drop to my death down here. So, but then I can't get the other lemmings out. It's like the same problem. They're either all the lemmings will fall to their death or I can't get them out. But this way I know I can get them out. The problem is clicking that lemming to dig right. Now, if I did it sometime at the start, that would be great. But the problem is that it's just not going to happen. So there's your problem. There's your problem. Here we go. There's your problem. Woohoo, nearly missed that guy. Let's get a few more out. Right, 66, that'll do. If they gave me more stuff, this would be alright, but they've given me exactly the amount of stuff I need to do this. I've said this before about the 100% levels. They're sometimes quite easy because there's generally only one way to do it. Because you know you've got to save everyone. And I think this is the same, but this is the one they've made it hard because there's only one way to do it. Unless there's some technique for magically clicking the right lemming in that bit at the bottom. I can't even look down to see how many's left to go. There we go. Potluck on the basher. Yeah, that is potluck. It's absolute potluck. See, I got one there. Like, that was the right guy. If I'd have clicked him with the basher, that would have been right. It's just crazy. So why not with these guys? Maybe I'll go a little bit further to the left this time. I don't know. And now we wait. And now we wait. But yeah, I knew this was going to be a nightmare. Unless I think maybe I've got to click about there. What do you reckon? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to try a bit further to the left. Oh, on PC you can use F2 to increase the release rate. Oh, right. I might try that. That might help a lot. Can you do it now? Oh, it's not F2. Because I'd be able to increase it right now. Yeah, they've given me exactly what I wanted. Exactly the right amount of stuff. Those evil people. Right, I'm going to try a bit further left. I'm going to try about here. Oh, he's gone. He went that way. That's unbelievable. Right, well, that's not going to work. These guys are going to walk to their death. That didn't work. Oh my god. You could also dig back with the solo lemming. I can't dig back. Well, dig back actually. Oh, you're right. Could I dig back? No, I can't dig back because I'd have to get him to turn around after he's got to the end. How do I get him to turn around? And I don't think you can get them to dig when they're on climbing up a wall, can you? And that's what I'd have to do. I think that's what I'd have to do. Not a very reliable... This is not a very reliable strategy. Yeah, I mean, when he turns back that way, he climbs up there. You could dig back then, but the problem is... Yeah, the problem is if you could get him to turn back there, which I don't think I can, and there was a bridge up there, which there isn't. So there's lots of problems with that strategy. Yeah, the Badger is the solution. I can't think of anything better. I can't think of anything better right now. I think this is the way. This is the way. Can we just find out what the key is to do the... Whoa, what was that? Oh, that just F1 just ends the game. Okay. So don't press that. I've just found that out. What was that? Was that F1? Hang on. Let me just try that again. F1 just ends the game. Right, so be careful of that. Don't press that key. I want to find what the key is to increase the rate. They didn't add a key, as far as I'm aware. Is it plus? They did not do a key for it. No, they didn't. F1 ends the game. F1 just sets the time to 0. Oh, but you'd want that, wouldn't you? Because if you wanted, if you've got enough lemmings, that's instead of nuking them, isn't it? Ah, I don't know. But you can press escape, can't you? Why would they put that on F1? Good lord. Good lord. Oh, didn't want to do that. Right. Whoa, nearly missed him. Let's get this a bit faster. Right, that's the one. So I need to click further to the right, not to the left. Can't believe that he went that way on the other one. I was like in the middle. It's good old-fashioned random chance. I suppose they could have made this like a 50% level or a whatever. Or an 80% level, and it probably would have been the same. They just made it 100% because, like, why not? Right, we got them. We got these dudes. Like, I think... Yeah, see, I clicked there, and that was wrong. I'm going to click further to the right. Do everything you're doing... oh, what's this? How about the first lemming climber parachutes on the right-hand side of the screen? Oh, it parachutes to this hole down here and never gets out of it. That's the problem. If they'd have moved this a bit further over there, it would have been great. But even then, you've got to get back and build bridges for the rest of them. So even that's flawed. There are more possible solutions. I don't know how many solutions there are to this level. I'd be surprised if there's that many. I'd be very surprised. I mean, you can do some of this stuff at the same time. You didn't have to do that start bit quite the way I was doing it. But we're down to the RNGesus. And I don't think... Well, I've got 2 minutes 30. I don't think the time limit's a super problem here. Right. Here we go. I'm going to click there. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, I didn't nuke him. Oh, come on. Why can't... It's not even nuking him. I've skimmed over the Lemmings manual. It looks like the F1, F2 keys only work on the DOS version. Yeah, F1 is just end the game on this, which is and there's not even like are you sure you want to end the game? It's like you accidentally press that, you like, end it. Yep, one design, but possible. Lemmings, yes, it's Lemmings. You've caught Lemmings on the worst level ever. Well, maybe not. I think this is not a good level design. These are the ones with the random chance. Unless you can tell me there's a way of doing this without random chance, is not a well-designed level. That's my... I'm going to say that. I'm going to say it's not well-designed. But I tell you what, considering we did 120 levels, there's a lot of well-designed levels in this. But this is Mayhem. You gotta deal with what you're dealing with. I mean, one of these Lemmings has got to go the right way, haven't they? Come on. I cannot see how many I've got left to do. I'm just concentrating on this Lemming coming out the top. There we go, got it. Right, let's try clicking there. He went the wrong way. So this is like me, that would have been a wrong click. You've got to try harder. I really do. Must try harder. Well, it might work. All it has to do is everything has to go perfectly. And I can't even click him now to find out if it's going to work. I have to wait. I have to wait. Got to try harder. Yeah. Like I said, I don't see another solution to this. Not right now. It'd be great if you could start digging at the start when there's not many Lemmings there. Because if they're giving you more stuff, you could dig him along a bit and stop him and spread the Lemmings out a bit, and that can sometimes help you. But there's just no extra stuff on this level. There's no extra, I don't know what you call them, things you can do. Try hard. Yeah. Yep. I wonder if the last level is going to be utterly evil. I still haven't seen like a game-themed level in this one yet. In Mayhem, I mean. Not that I know of. Right, once he starts building... That's it. Right, here we go. Here we go, kids. OMG! The random chance. Oh my god. There might be a technique to doing that, but I don't think there is. Oh, look, they all get the brollies out down there. Oh my word, what a horrific level. There you go, awesome. Hello, yeah, that's the solution. It is. Thank you, it is the solution. But what a solution, not a very good one. I don't like those levels where there's just you're clicking and you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, in theory, is there a way of knowing which way the Lemming's pointing when there's a 50 Lemmings all packed in a little box? Dodgy solution. Well, you got to get the game and you make a video and show me the 100% I can do this 100% of the time solution. If there's probably a long play, and I bet there was, maybe there's a, I don't know. How many tries was that? What was it? 5, 6, something like that. There was a few that I messed up because something I did, but there was definitely like 4 times where I was just like I just close my eyes and click and see what I get. So I think there's about at least four failures that were random chance. Dodgy solution, but not shady. Yep. Can you do it again? Maybe not, because we're in... Oh! Here we go. I just said it before, didn't I? I've not seen one of the game-specific levels yet, and this is it. A Beast 2 of a level. Is this Shadow of the Beast? Or is it Shadow of the Beast 2? How many levels are there? There'll be 30. There's 30 in each group, so there'll be 30 in Mayhem. And, oh my god, this one might not work. Random chance, yep. I'll look at a long play after this and see if anyone in a long play does it differently. But I don't want to look at long plays because I might see something I don't want to see, like this. Right, I can let 15 die. I'm not reading it, save 85%. I'm going to read it as 15 dies. It's going to have the music. Oh, look at this. Oh dear. Give me a lot of stuff, but it's a big level. Is he gonna... Oh, he climbed right over that. Whoops. They climb right over that, by the way. Let's start again. Oh, what's... Is he gonna... Gotta get through all these. And this. Over this lump. Over there. Oh, jeez. What's going on here? OMG. This is a pretty looking level. It is. It's Shadow of the Beast 2, I think. I don't think I ever played Shadow of the Beast. I never liked Shadow of the Beast anyway. But Shadow of the Beast 2, who knows? Shall I put blockers in at the start? This is the classic way to do it. Right, they've given me 15 bridge builders. Oh, that didn't have bridge builder on, did I? Lemmings is a Psygnosis game. It totally is. And Psygnosis is now owned by Sony, so technically now this is a Sony game. And I don't think they're really doing anything with it, are they? We discussed this before. They're not really up to anything. They renewed all the patents and the licenses and copyright, so you can't renew copyright, can you? But, you know, they renewed everything. And then went, okay. Right, we're going up. I don't think I want to go down there. Oh, that was wrong. What's going to happen down here? Is he going to walk over this candle or not? No, he's not. Okay, this is horrible. Probably should have built a bridge up there. I think I should have done that. Yeah, I think because I'm going to end up down here, and I'm going to get stuck in that. I think I should build a bridge up there and build a bridge up onto that and fall down here. Let's go again. Oh no, let's watch them all die in this tiny space. They're going to go right through to China. Yep. They made a crap Shadow of the Beast game for PS4, did they? I didn't know that. Was it like was it a modern game or was it just a port or something? That's really good. Lemmings could make a good animated movie. If they can make a movie, what have they been making recently? They've made the Adidas movie. And they've made Tetris, haven't they? So if they can do that, surely you can do Lemmings, the movie. You could argue that all Shadow of the Beast games are crap. They probably are. I always saw the first one. I remember it looked quite nice, but the game was crap, so I never played any of them. Turtles movie instead. Well, we've got a Turtles movie now. Story sort of writes itself. One young lemming, tired, throwing himself off stuff, goes on a voyage to find a safer place. Modern game. Oh no. Shadow of the Beast PS4 modern game. I should finally play Beast 2, but Beast 2 is probably the worst of the trilogy. This might be the worst of the Lemmings levels, we never know. Gran Turismo is now a movie. Oh, yes, Gran Turismo as well. Yeah, we saw the trailer for that in the cinema. I was like, what is this? I did not see that one coming as well. It looks awful. It just looks truly awful. Like Gran Turismo, like these kids playing video games, we're going to put them in real cars. It's like, no, this is just awful. Well, I won't be watching that one. That's one thing I can say. I won't be watching that one. Right, we're going up here. I've got to try and build the bridge as soon as he gets across that bit. Right, that's okay. I think. No! That didn't go right. I've only got 15 bridges. That's not the most amount of bridges I've ever had. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Right, I think this is a better path. I think. But there's a lot of... Oh, hang on. There's a lot of level to get through here. Right, maybe... Oh, God, just look at the time limit as well. Oh, dear, that's not good. Maybe I'll do the same thing again. I'll build up there. What do you reckon? Probably. Oh, no! That didn't go right at all. That did not go right. Well, we're down here now. We're here. This is not probably where I want it to be. What about digging through this? Oh, what? What's just happened? Oh, there's a little... That black bit there, he just fell into that. So this is a minefield. Wherever there's black, like there, he'll fall into little holes there. This isn't where I want it to be, though, really. I did want to go up there and just drop down onto that. And then you could drop down here, walk along this, get up there, maybe bash through that, another bridge onto this, and then we can just bash through that and bash through there, and we're home. So it doesn't look horrendous. I think the key's building that bridge up there and then going onto this one. So if I go bash, 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 that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. And I've got 6 left there. So that's probably alright. Unfortunately though, it's not gone right. Shadow of the Beast 3 was the most playable, was a graphic adventure with physics. Oh, that sounds weird. They could race remotely on real cars though. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Gran Turismo, it just didn't look good. You thought it looked alright. Well, it might be. Need for Speed is also a movie, not a great one. I didn't know that. Full-size FPV real cars. What? A Lemmings movie would be too complex for young viewers to understand all these levels. It's got so many levels deep. Jeremy Clarkson already tried it on Top Gear, tried to beat his time he did in Gran Turismo in real life. Lemmings would be a massive co-op actor game. It's already a co-op. Well, it's not a co-op game. It's not co-op, actually. It's competitive, I think. Well, it's kind of both. They made an emoji movie. Oh, yeah. So it's not far-fetched to make a Lemmings movie. It's just not popular. No, as popular as it wasn't popular enough, was it? It's not Mario, let's face it. Dave, I'll send you my new game next week, but I'm still making it. The deadline... Oh, the deadline is the end of tomorrow, so I better get back to it. Get back to it. Send me an ADF and I'll test it on the Amigas that I've got. Or I'll tell you if it's crap. I don't know. Oh, is this for a competition? It's probably already gone. Drop down, bash through. Drop down, bash through, probably. in the Emoji Movie, did Patrick Stewart do the voice of the poo emoji? Still, Beast Trilogy had great music and graphics, even if gameplay was trash. Pretty much tech demo for Amiga. Yeah, pretty much. FPV equals remote RC remote eyesight drive. I don't know what any of that means. I have no clue. All I know is we're on the Shadow of the Beast 2 level, and that's where we're at. That's what we're up to. I'm going to do this. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. Let's get these lemmings spread out as much as possible. Nearly dead. Nearly dead there. I'm nearly dead. Oh, just made it. Right, 5 minutes. Sounds like a lot. Might not be a lot. Is this the same music from Shadow of the Beast 1? Oh no, that's not right. I've just wasted a basher. That's all not good. Oh, he's turning back there. Did that last time. At least he didn't fall to his death, though. I've only got to save 85% as well. It seems a little odd. No, no! Oh, this is evil, this bit. So we did the same thing last time. Right, I'm back in the same place I was last time. Which is not a good place to be, I think. I don't think I want to... Is he going to walk up that? Oh no! Oh, what is this? Okay, he went in that gap there. That's ridiculous. Can I get out of this? No. Oh no, he's stuck in that now. Oh, wait a minute. I mean, I could probably bash through there. What has happened here? What have I done? These little black bits here are a nightmare. This thing's a nightmare. Oh, what has happened here? What have I done? I've only got 3 bridges left, so I've made a right mess of it. That is an absolute mess. Well, do you think we can save this? No. There's no saving this one now. Really wanted to try and get over that bit there, but jeez, this is really bad. Oh. No, if I could have got to there, if I could just get on there, I can do bash through that, bash through that, bash through that. So really, I do only need to get to there. But yeah, this bit here is weird. Oops, he's dead. That is super weird. I'm not really sure. I want to get on top of that, I think, and go over there and through that lampshade. That seems to be my best bet. You could try and go this way, but these little bits in here are a nightmare. Shadow of the Beast 2, you are doing me in. Patrick Stewart did the voice of the poo emoji at his request. I'm making Zelda clone for the Amiga Jam. Nice. Is it going to get 10 out of 10 like Zelda? Imagine if Tetris wasn't a movie about a game, but a movie about 1 to 4 lines of the picture disappearing all the time. They seem to have cracked how to make video game movies a little better recently. Actually getting someone involved to play the game first now. Yeah. Well, at least the Mario movie's got like Mario in it. There you go. Sounds like something Christopher Nolan would do. I don't know. Seemed like an old video game movies were a bit embarrassing by their own origins and tried to distance themselves. Yeah. Drop down after the first build and bash through, then build again. Let's have a look. Let's see if you're right. Drop down after the first build, bash through, then build again. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I don't really know. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. See, you end up, if you go there, drop down. I might use too many bashes. That's what I'm worried about. These little things are little finicky things to bash through. I mean, maybe you could, if you went through there, you go up there, and then maybe that. I might just waste a basher. It could work. I think the way I'm doing it's probably going to be all right. It's probably all right, I think. I don't know. There's maybe a better way of doing this one, but who knows? They've given me lots of stuff on this level, haven't they? They've given me a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't necessarily need to do this blocking thing here, but... I don't know, we're just doing it. We are just doing it. I bet Tetris was a movie documentary. Hang on. Movie documentary action movie. Right, let's not waste a basher here. I tell you what. I wonder if I could save some bashes by digging down there or something. Let's try that. Could save the old. Well, I just think I save a basher and then use another one. It's a bit weird. Whoa! Look, I've ended up in there, which isn't where I want it to be. It's all a bit weird. Oh, he looks like he's going to walk over it, then he doesn't do it. Oh, he's left a little gap under that. How is this going, would you say? Well, he's in there now. He so looks like he's going to walk over that. I wonder if you can... No. I don't know what's going to happen here. I think I'm just going to back in the same mess in a minute. Yeah, look at this thing here. I'm going to keep building. Right. Is he going to walk up that now? No, he won't walk up it. Oh, damn. Let's build a little bridge at that. Still got 3 minutes left. If he walks over here... Oh, he's going to get stuck in there as well. I want him to get up that. Yeah, get up there. Right, that's going to be death. Oh, look at these little bits of black stuff. This is absolutely not good. Oh, he's all right. He's all right, folks. Do you know what? I'm going to have to start letting these lemmings come over in a minute. What do I do now? It's just like, I've got 6 bashers. If I can get him to drop down here, I could... Oh, this is just... I mean, I suppose I could dig down a bit there and just dig all the way to the end. Let's try it. Let's try. What are we going to get? Oh, he went through with 1. I didn't know that was going to work. Right, I've got 4 bashers. Do you think that's going to be enough? Oh, this... He's going to die if I build there. I think we're going to have to build up to that. Do you think they'll make that fall? I might start the other lemmings coming. Oh, hang on. Let's start the other lemmings. This is just crazy. He needs to get to there. I think that's going to be too high. Too high for the lemmings. He didn't die. Right. Question now. Should I... I've got 4 bashers. Is that going to be enough to... Should I just dig down a little bit and then bash across? Is that worth trying? Like this. I've only got 1 minute 20. Hope I'll let those lemmings out quick enough. Oh, here they are. Oh, there you go. He's going in. Oh, it's going really slow. %. Somehow I've made this. Go with your gut, Dave. Ah, thanks. I did it. I went with my gut. Well, I didn't go with my gut. I just went like, let's get these lemmings to the end, and they're at the end. Michael Bay would probably love to make a Lemmings movie. He would get to blow stuff up. It would just be constant nukes. I know that old video games are mostly awful. Most of them are awful, but the good ones are good, like this. But I love the first Mortal Kombat movie from 1995. So bad it's good. Yeah, isn't... I think I haven't actually seen it, but a lot of people got quite a bit of respect for the first Mortal Kombat movie, haven't they? It was probably one of the better ones at the time. I feel the same about the Street Fighter movie. Hilarious and awful, fun to watch. Silent Hill wasn't too bad either as a movie. Oh, I didn't know that. Seems like you can make a lemming turn by building them. Only if they hit the wall at the end. If they don't hit anything, they will carry straight on. Nailed it. Thanks. Mark Stevenson. Hi, Dave. Hi, Mark Stevenson. Can you save blockers by digging? Yes. If you dig underneath the blocker, it will free the blocker and it will carry on. And there is a level where you had to do that in Mayhem. But previous to Mayhem, I don't think you had to do it. You just could do it. Blow the last lemming. I could have done. We were just listening to the music while I was reading the comments. Mark Stevenson, have you got a ROM switcher? No. I have an Amiga 600. The way I do ROM switching is my Amiga 1200's got a 3.2 in it, and my Amiga 600's got 2.05 in it. So if I want to switch ROMs, I just take the computer, move it away, and put the 1200 in its place. That's how I do it. Can you assign a different task to the blocker? No. The only way to get a blocker from not block anymore is to dig underneath it. So dig the ground out from underneath it, and then it'll start falling, or explode it. That's the only other task you can give to the blocker. You can't suddenly have them start building bridges or whatever. So no. I assume if the blocker was a climber, say, and then you made it block, it's still a blocker climber. So if you can free it, it'll still be a climber. So in theory, that kind of stuff works. Have you got the Untouchables game by Ocean? No, I remember playing that back in the day, though. I think on the Commodore 64. I might have the Untouchables game. No, I don't think I do. The Great Hadouken. Lemon Amiga uploaded a video running a PS1 emulator on an Amiga. What? Is that ever going to work? Did it run badly? It doesn't work on the 1200. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't work on the 1200, I'm afraid. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, look at this. Oh, geez, what is this? This is another Mayhem only level, isn't it? This is a Mayhem specific level, I think. I'm going to have to grab another tea in a second. Let's just have a quick look. What? What is this? Where's the exit? What? It's there? What's this bit all about up here? Oh, good lord. I don't like the look of this already. And it's got all these horrible bits. I like these little green things. This looks horrible, I think. So there you go. I've got a lot of stuff, but you know, what are you going to do? going up. So this is a problem because they've given you blockers and oh, look at that. They've given you blockers and exploders. But if you explode somebody in here, they're all going to die. So that's a problem. It does feel like you've somehow got to get the lemmings up there, bring them across here, drop them down onto this. Oh my god, what were they thinking? Oh, there's a little metal block there. That's interesting. And the little thing there just to annoy you. Street Rod Wenl. WHD loader, it works. Yeah, WHD load though, a lot of those games have been patched. I think that's what WHD load is doing. They're getting patched versions. They're patching the game or getting patched versions of the game, or they're changing the settings on the Amiga to make it work. But you can't always fix it just by changing the settings. It's not always going to work, I think. So you can't just change the ROM and change the ROM and like turn off the cache and it will work. Some of them games will work with that, but some of them just need fixes because they just don't work. Some of these questions shows the age group. It seemed to work. Yes, obviously it wasn't a stock machine. It was a proper souped up Amiga, but it worked. Okay, yeah. Was it like a 68060, which never actually got released in an Amiga anyway? Have you seen the Amiga Mini? I have played on an Amiga Mini. I don't have one, but I've seen it and played it. Yes, it's quite good. You need to go all windrows on that one. Diggy, diggy hole. It's metal band. What? It wasn't very good or anything, but it ran. It is, yeah, it's amazing that it ran. I don't even know what processor was in the PS1. It wasn't a 68,000, was it? Some cracked copies of games had AGA fixes. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at that people cracked the game and actually fixed it because they hacked into the game and just worked out. There was definitely a bit, like Toki doesn't work, but there's definitely a bit in the game where you could maybe hack it to work on AGA with just changing one little bit of code. Quite possibly. Not sure though. Let's put a couple of exploders here. So if I end up with this in the game, we're in trouble. Look at the time limit as well. That was good. Can use ADF files now. Oh, the Amiga Mini can use ADF files. Well, there we go. I thought it could always do that, could it? I thought that's how people were putting games on there. Don't know. Right, I'm going to go grab a drink, and I'll be back to try this utterly crazy level. Ah, that's better. More tea. More Lemmings, more tea. Right, we've got to try and get through this nightmare. Through this full-on nightmare. Oh, what? You're not talking about the Atari ST. What's going on? The A500 Mini can also play Atari ST games now. What? Are you serious? Is that for real? Sounds like heresy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Heresy indeed. Well, I suppose it's just an emulator. It can probably emulate everything. It's probably really powerful, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not going down that path. Half the games in the Amiga are rubbish ST ports anyway. It's true. It's true. Next minute, you'll be saying cats and dogs will live together in perfect harmony. That's just never going to happen. Mass hysteria. May as well have the rest of them. What? I believe that WHT load can load games using different ROMs. Some games need specific ROMs. Yeah, some games need specific ROMs. Some games need the cache turning off. And some games were just never going to work no matter what you do. So they probably, I'm sure they must be patching the game on some of them. It's got to be the case, isn't it? Just get an Amiga. What's that for the A500 Mini? One package with loads of stuff, both games and demos. Sacrilege. Pixelplop says sacrilege. I agree. PS1 has 32-bit RISC. Oh, 32-bit RISC MIPS CPU running 33 megahertz. Okay. So there's a possibility that if you had something like a 60 or 100 megahertz 68,000, then it might be able to do it. Because it obviously had other hardware in there as well, didn't it? Ghostbusters. Yeah. A mini Amiga is what it said, without spaces. A mini Amiga. I think you mentioned that before. Right. In the interest of time, excuse me. Let's get on with this. I've just realised I've got no downward diggers. That's annoying. I've got 30 bridge builders. I can tell you that. This is going to be a bad one. It's going to be a baddie. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, the bridges are white on this one. Oh, how am I going to do this? This is like, I'm trying to make it so that there's a, I don't know. I've got to get these guys out of here at the start without causing too much of a ruckus, because everything that I put, if I put a blocker in here at the start, it's gonna, when I try and get rid of the blocker, it will blow up and they'll go down to the next level, and that might just make it worse. Let's start again. Maybe that is what I need to do, I'm not sure. Whoa. And what's the point in this bit up here? I'm not really sure. I only need 80% though. Why have I got a sneezy nose? They've only given me 5 bashes as well. That is not a good sign. I think I've got to get the lemming up here. I've got to get them to go up here, build up there, and then bash across once. That's my theory. Like building from about there. Get one out, block the others. Yeah, I want to block them, but if I get rid of when I get rid of the blocker, it's gonna explode and leave a big hole in the floor, and that's the bit I'm wondering about. That's the bit I'm not so sure. Let's just do, well, let's do something. Okay, let's do something. That's what we need to do. Something. Right, we're going to block you there, whatever. This is the thing I'm worried about. I've only got I've got no downward diggers. Oh, sorry, diagonal diggers. I almost feel like I've got to use some exploders. I don't know how this is going to pan out. It's a bit odd. Right, I can do that. But when this guy blows up and they all get stuck down there, I'm done. Oh, didn't want to do that there. I think I wanted to go a bit higher than that. Oh, it's alright. We're alright, folks. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen with this. Getting rid of this blocker. Right, I think I want to build about here. Like this. Oh, that's going to be wrong, isn't it? I think I've built off the top of the screen. Let's build a bit further down. Where's that going to take me? Up there? I think that might be wrong as well. Wow, the game's going super slow already. Oh, there's actually 100 lemmings down there, that's why. Doesn't look like it, does it? Oh no, the game's super slow as well. As if it wasn't hard enough. Right, I think this is what I've got to do. Something like this. But I'm still concerned that this blocker is not a good idea. But we're figuring it out. Oh, that didn't work. I just wasted one of my bashes. Yeah, it's a great package to install on USB thumb drive and run on the Amiga 500 Mini. Hang on, let me get ready for this lemming to come back. Okay, so I had a look and apparently it's Animini. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that. There's too many M's and N's in it. It's like, what is it? Animini. Right, we're going across here. Is this going to go wrong? Those black bits in this are not the background because the background's blue. Thing with all WXG loaded stuff the A400 Mini. So a thing with all the... Oh, right. I like it when they build to the beat. Escape. Okay, your turn. Build over. Yes, build over the blocker. Build over the blocker? Could do. Could do. But if you build too close to it, it actually starts building the other way. What's going to happen when he gets to the end of here? Am I in the wrong place? He's not going to make it. Yeah, this is wrong. I've got to literally be up there. Where's he going to come out? He's going to come out here and he's going to fall to his death. Unless I can build a bridge. Try and save it. I think you... Well, you've got to get at least there, haven't you? This is difficult as well because... I don't know. I'm going to have to try and build bridges. That's not going to work. Damn it. That's not going to work. No. Let's make him come back again. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This is just not right, is it? Oh, he's stuck now. Well. Look where I am. I'm inside a wall. You didn't know you could do that with Lemming, did you? He's gone the wrong way. Oh, you're not going to make that. Okay. So I've probably got to... If I can come out up there... Oh, I could have made him a floater. They gave me one floater, didn't they? They did give me a floater. Yeah, look at that. Right, I suspect I've got to build... Really? About here? It's going to be there, isn't it? It's like where I wasn't there. Like that? Somewhere there. Love can build that bridge. Well, the Lemmings are having to build it. There's also an AGS version Amiga game selector for the A500 Mini. Keep going and drop. I did. And died. I'm a chocolate fireguard on this one. No idea what to do. Well, we're just going to have to keep struggling on until we do something. I think with the small amount of bashes that they've given me, it seems right that you've got to dig across the top. And it is called going up or whatever the level, isn't it? If I dig across there, I would have ended up falling down here. I could have fallen down with the floater. I would have ended up there. I would have walked up here. I could have dug through that. And then I would have ended up down here. Oh, but saying that, I will need to come back to build a bridge up because the other guys won't be able to fall down this height, will they? They will die. So I'll have to turn the guy around, build a bridge back. And then once I've done that, I mean, they might get through this bit on their own, I'm not sure. And then the other bit here is like, you know, how do you get them through this part? Like this. This probably works. If he hits the blocker though, he turns back. There you go. So that would have got them out. Right then, let's nuke them. Oppenheimer. Chocolate Fireguard time. Oh, it says 9, 8, 7. What? There's so many Lemmings there, it's got the wrong letters. It's going so slowly. Right, I think that is going to work. Dave Newcomb. Yep, I Oppenheimered him. Barbie nuked Oppenheimer at the box office, apparently. Yeah, I think it did. Apparently it did. It did more money. I'm not surprised, though, because Barbie's like a comedy and Oppenheimer is the furthest from it. It's good that those two films have been very popular, though. It's been very good time for cinema, and the cinema was jammed, so it's good to see cinema back on the horse, because it really wasn't on the horse, let's face it. Let's face it, it was not on the horse. We're going to get through here, aren't we? Is that right? Oh, wasted one. Come on. And died. Let's try that again. My Le Bomb killed Le Lemmings. What? But both Barbie and Oppenheimer have done very well. There's loads of people going to see the double bill, wasn't there? The Oppenheimer Barbie double bill. It was the Disney donkey. What? What's the Disney donkey? Are we talking about Shrek? It's the Disney donkey. No! Ah, I was so clicking that. Video games and toys saved cinema. Well, that and the A-bomb. That and the A-bomb. Right, come on, this time, let's not screw it up. Is there a better way to do this start bit? If I dig, let me just try something. Let me dig right from here. And let's just see what happens. He's gonna die. Right, that's no good to me. Oh no. Seems like Whack the Mole game somewhat. What, this one? 8 prominent donkeys in popular culture. I have no idea what everyone's talking about now. You've lost me completely. Right. Here we go. I so was clicking that and it's just not happening. How did I even do this last time? Oh, I didn't dig through there, did I? I dug through there and dug up like that. That was the way to do it. Okay. I know what I'm doing wrong. Donkey from Shrek. Oh, right. I don't think I've seen... If I have seen Shrek, it was so long ago, it's all gone from my memory. A donkey called Small One from a 70s Disney's Christmas thing. Well, it's all gone donkeys in the chat. That's all I can tell you right now. It's all gone donkeys. Right, here we go. Right, drinking the tea. Right, we've got to go really far up at the top now. Right, that looks like a better thing to do there. Benjamin from Animal Farm. What? What? Yeah, I'm still lost. I'm dealing with lemmings, not donkeys. This game's called Lemmings. Right, I need to build from... Was it about here? Let's say there. Let's try here. I don't want to go too low. Let's try there. What do you think? Oh, I don't know. That looks wrong. I think that looks wrong. Let's keep going with it. Let's make this guy the floater now. Before I forget. Otherwise, this level could end up in Oppenheimer land. The father of the Lemming bomb. Well, at least the game's slowed down to an absolute crawl. There we go. Oh, have I built in the wrong place, do you think? Well, this is gonna go close to the wire, isn't it? Look at this. I think I've done this wrong. Oh, he didn't. He stopped. He couldn't do it. Right, so I built that in the wrong place. It was nearly right. I want to go like that one there. This little white dot here. Oppenheimer. About there. I'll never even heard of the rest, so I'll just sack it off there. Overall, this it was pretty good for cinema, even if most larger movies is flop. It was cinema. I was in cinema 2 times. John Wick 4, I saw that. Mario movie, I saw that. And now I'm going to see Oppenheimer, and I saw that. So they're good. And there's Indiana Jones. That's all right as well. Indy. There was that. I can't remember what else I've seen. I don't remember. There's definitely been other movies this year that I have forgotten already. Other movies to forget. Mission Impossible? Lieutenant Lemming to the bridge. Yep. I haven't seen Mission Impossible. Where do I want to build? Here. Here. That's where I'm going for. Is that right? There. That's Baby Bear. Or have I done it wrong now? Too high-ish? I don't know. It looks too low to me now. He's going to end up... Oh, I don't know. That could be alright. We'll find out. The other part of the level I haven't even managed to explore yet, have I? Because I've not actually got there. Wow, it's going so slow. Need the 1200. Where are you, 1200, when I need you? Except for that level where you screw up the music. And it also does it on when you are... Oh, this is looking alright. Right, we're going through. And that is perfect. Where's that? About there. Right, where's he going to drop out? He's going to drop out, hopefully, well, there. And he's going to not die. And then the problem's going to be I need to build a bridge back up. Go backwards and build a bridge. Nice. Diggy dig. Yeah, there's a lot of diggy digging going on here. Yo diggity. Look at that. Yo diggity. Oh, they give me 20 exploders. Is that to get through this bit in here? That might be to get through that bit. Oh, I wonder. I am now wondering. So he's going to fall not to his death. I'm going to wait till he goes up there. Dig across, turn him round, go back, build bridges. And then dig again. I think. Yeah, he made it. Right, this is the weird bit. Right. OMG. Right. I'm getting somewhere. I think I might want to start building the odd bridge here, just to get over some of it. Like this. I think they're going to fall in this, aren't they? Oh, right. Oh, okay. They just walk over it. What? There's no problem there. Oh, is he going to get trapped in that? No, he's not going to get trapped in that either because he can walk over it. What? I thought this was going to be a big problem here and it's not. So the next problem is like building a correct bridge here. And I got unlucky. Oh, they're getting over. So I just need 3 minutes to get to the end. Is that going to be enough? That's a long way. Looks promising. I would say so. We've just got the time limit against us now. It's just the time limit. Boom. I thought this was going to be a nightmare. It just looks weird. I thought they'd give me all these exploders to try and get through this, but they're just walking over it. So that's really weird. Blocker. Ah, no. Yeah. Ah, no. What a weird level this one is. I wonder if this is going to come up again. It might be that they made a lot of levels and they've got weird things in because they were thinking, well, we'll be able to, you know, use the levels again, but with different stuff. But this one hasn't come up before. Yeah, I was building the bridge here because I thought if he gets trapped in here, we'll have to explode them to get them out, but they haven't got a problem with it. Look at this. This is going to look weird, isn't it? Look. How weird is that? It's just making them very slow. Because they've got to go up and down, I think. And the game gets faster the more lemmings that go in. Wow, I did get 99%. It's weird that I needed 80. I feel like they were supposed to get stuck in that bit at the end, but they didn't. That is really odd. Lemming centipede. Yeah, it was a lemmipede. Lemmipede. That's it. That's definitely it. That is definitely what that was. Right, level 24. All or nothing. Is this a level we've seen before? 100%. And it's a release rate 99. OMG. OMG. Oh, we've done this one before, but I've only got 3 bashers. That's it. Oh no, is this another random chance one? I've got to go bash left, bash right, bash left. I can already see it. They've done a random chance level again. There you go. Got that one. Failed. So, you remember what I said about bad level design? This is it. Because it's perfectly obvious what to do, but it's just random chance. It's bad level design. So what have I got? Like a 1 in 2 chance of getting that, times a 1 in 2, times a 1 in 2. Is that 1/8 chance of getting this level right? So it's going to take me 8 attempts. Probably. Nope, failed. So yeah, maybe they were clutching at straws with these levels going, we've got to do something weird for these last levels. We've run out of ideas. This is definitely one. So that's the prediction, 8 attempts. Nope. Well, get used to watching this. Tell you what, you've only got a minute to... Might have to start using the escape key for this one because the nuke's taking too long. Let's go. Wrong. Right, we're going to start using the escape key because it's not good. The screams of the lemmings will hurt my dreams. Yep. Let's go. Nope. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I wonder if I'm clicking in the... Maybe there is a way... Maybe there is some kind of technique to this. Maybe if I click really quick and I can actually see the lemming. Alright, let's try it. No. No. It's always going that way. Is there a thing with this lemming timing right with the first lemming? Maybe, but I mean, have you seen it? Like, yeah, if you click the first lemming, but it's such a small gap. By the time you click it, it's probably facing the other way anyway. Let's try this. I can't even click that. Look, it didn't do anything. It wouldn't even click it. Here we go again. Yeah, I think these ones are... This has been this one and the other one. It's been poor level design. Maybe I should just let them all go in. But I really don't... Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, look, you can see that one's... I'm clicking and it's not doing anything. It's really strange. I feel like I've somehow managed to get it so it's always wrong though. So maybe it's not completely random chance. Maybe click there. Nope. It's like he only wants to go that way. Oh well. Oh, that escape is time is up, and they put it on F1 as well. It's weird. No. No. I mean, I could try and click it at the right time, but I think I'm wasting my time. Let's see. You can see him go right, left, right, left. Nope. It's just ridiculous. I can't believe I even got it right the first time now. Maybe move the mouse cursor as far to the left as you can to increase your chances. Yeah, but if you go far to the left and then they're turning around at that point. I can try it, but I don't think it makes... I think far to the left is actually worse. See there? Oh, yeah. Oh, I did a double click. Whoops. That was my fault. Whoops. Got to click once. 3 to coin tosses. Yeah, it's 1 in 8, isn't it? But it looked to me like I did it wrong more than 8 times there. So it's not just simple random chance anymore. Maybe go all the way to the left. Nope. Nope. Well, I'm disappointed in this level. This is like really poor level design. 12.5%. It's worse than that now because I've already had more than 8 attempts, I think. Let's try here. No, it's already gone wrong. More. I'm going to try on the opposite side. See if that makes it any better. Because if you click on the left and they're turning around, that makes it worse. Let's try clicking here. It's not even doing it there. Look, that's weird. Oh, actually, I'm on the wrong thing, that's right. Nope. It won't click it there. Oh, he did that one. So let's try the opposite side to what I want. Nope. Okay, I got 1. Oppenheimer would be proud. Not using nukes. Well, yeah, he probably would be. Let's go. No. If this level keeps going like this, I might skip this level. This is poor. This level is poor. It's poor level design. I mean, because there's not really a lot I can do here other than just click and hope I get something. It's poor level design. I'll tell you what, there's only been that or the previous one and this one that have been like this. No. Yeah, I don't think I can click the right lemming. Unless you're supposed to wait for the game to slow down so much that you can do it. Quick, I need something worse than an A600. Oh, there you go. Got that one. Look, now it's just crazy in there. No. Oh dear. Trap them all first. I mean, I'm not sure what difference it really makes. You've only got a minute to do it, so you've got to be like, this short is a poorly designed level. Game should come down to... Yeah, they've just... I mean, it is mayhem at the end of the day, but... There you go. I mean, you're just going to watch me click the button 3 times and hope we get it right. I don't think there's any skill in this. I don't think there's anywhere I can click that gives me, like, a better chance. I can try clicking on the right, but it's weird on the right. Sometimes you won't even... Yeah. It's like whichever side to do it on, he's going to do it wrong. Slots is the most played game ever. Yeah, but in that you're winning money. And slots is basically rigged because they rig it so that eventually somebody gets the payout, don't they? But here, this isn't rigged. This will just screw me forever, this game will. It's weird I'm clicking and it's not doing it. I mean, I suppose actually just thinking about it there, when Lemmings come out, they always go right. So I probably do have to wait until they're all out because when it come down, there's always one going right, but then they're always going left or right anyway. So, and then that one goes left. Right, let's try that again. Here we go again. But there's always got to be one, hasn't there? Yeah, so the Lemmings always go right in every level. I think that's the rule. Probably just because they always do. Let's wait for them all to come out. Oh, you can kind of see them there. There you go, got that one. Now I think here I've got to click on the left. I think. Oh, there you go. And this one here. What are we going to get? Oh, I can almost see this one. Oh, I could see it then. Oh dear. This is just bad. This is bad. Hopefully there's not more levels like this in the game. Yeah. Yep. Oh, here we go. Nope. I've never had a level in Lemmings like this where I just felt like it wasn't up to me whether I'm going to do it. This has been... That other one was pretty bad at the end, actually. This one's worse because they've just done it 3 times now. I don't feel like I'm in control of this. Come on. No. OMG. And it's the only one I've ever had to not use the Newcon because I know I'm going to fail it so many times. Lemmings Lottery. Well, I think I would have said it was a 1 in 8 chance of me getting this, but it seems like it's worse. So, I don't know. Nope. Nope. Maybe I can time that first one. I'm still not sure yet. I don't think so. But I need to wait for them because they're all going right when they come out. Right, there's 1. There's 2. Oh, I should have done it at the start. Oh my god. What were they thinking on this one? Have we done this level before or not? I don't think so. Well, I've got 2/3 of the way there. Right, am I getting better at that? Nope. Looks familiar. We need a death counter for this level. Oh, you can actually see it's saying faller, walker, faller, walker. So if I hit the faller, it's going to go the wrong way. Now it's always walker. Oh, for God's sake. 2 out of 3. Nope. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Well, we're getting them all in. Or we're getting none of them in. Yeah, I think there was a level similar to this, but it wasn't this one. Right, there's 1. There's 2. OMG. I don't think that was skill. I think I just did it. There you go. That is the worst level in Lemmings. I think they're all pretty good actually, but that's definitely the worst. That is a terrible level. But hey, it was 1991. I think most games had terrible levels back then, but this game's got some really good levels, let's face it. That's been the first disappointing level. Next one's going to be horrific then, isn't it? Oh no. Have a nice day. Oh no. Yeah, it's just luck, that one. 90%. Oh, we've done this one before. Have a nice day. Where have you got to get? Oh, it's just over there, really. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this stuff. Right, they give me a couple of blockers. Oh, they're not going to die in there, are they? Oh no. Right, we're going to do this. He's going to die. That's all right. I feel like I'm in serious trouble here. Because the exit's just there, but it seems really bad. Is he going to go through that? Oh, he's a climber. I forgot about that. Damn it. I didn't want him to climb. I forgot all about him being a climber. I don't want climbing. There you go. I want him to go back. Oh, he's going to do the climbing thing again, isn't he? The time limit might be quite tight on this if I can get through it. What do you reckon? Is this going to work? What am I doing here? I've just got to get over that and then he's alright. Unless I've built a thing too high there and they're all going to die. I'm just wondering. Oh, I'm thinking about the time limit. Oh, right, okay. Lucky timing. Oh, Retro JB's clapping. That's it. It's all look. That was from the last game. Nice tactics gameplay. Are you talking about this level now? Oh, wait a minute. This wasn't 100% level, was it? I'm thinking I've done it, but now I'm thinking I haven't done it. Because I've got a blocker. You must have to no, you could let them die, I think, on this, couldn't you? Here we go. Pop. Is 98% enough? Oh wait, yeah, 90%. That level seemed no problem. Well, I'm on level 26. This might be me quitting for the night after we listen to some music. Oh, the steel mines of Kessel. Not the spice mines. It's really weird. It's like they had one level that's random chance, and the next level I've done... That was my first attempt at a Mayhem level, wasn't it? And it just did it first time. So that didn't... Either... Was that not that hard or something? Seems really odd what's going on here. This is a new level as well, isn't it? This might be... What am I on? 26. This is next week's problem, I think. 26. I think... Good lord. Yeah, I've done this level before. There's a squasher there. Oh, yeah, we've done this level before. We've got all these little bits of crud here are a real pain. Because the lemming doesn't do what you think it's going to do. Right, this is next week's problem. Let's just see what happens if we just let them walk. Does he walk over them? Yeah. Maybe they're alright. Oh, there's no bashes though. What? Oh no. I've got no diggers at all. OMG. They've given me 10 exploders. Oh no, look what they've done. This is horrible. Yeah, look what they've done. This is really nasty. How nasty is this? Look what they've made me do. Look what you've made me do. Saying that, I can only kill 10 of these, so... How's that going to work? Oh no, and he didn't get through there either. Oh well, this is next week's problem, but this could be bad. I have just realised what they've made me do here. I wonder if it's easier to go through this bit here. Like, explode through there. And then build a bridge up there. And explode through that. And then they'll walk all the way home except over this. Oh dear. Why go that way? But then again, yeah, I don't know. I thought a map with the name Have a Nice Day would be the hardest map in the whole game. It might be. Because, like, if you show you... Yeah, look, it's you can only have 10 dead. And they've given you 10 blockers. So that's it. You can block 10 times, but I can't dig anywhere. And I've got 10 bridge builders. So I kind of feel like you've got to explode through there. And then the rest is up to you. Like this. Oh, that lemming got stuck in there. Oh, they're all getting stuck in there. They walked through the blocker. I wonder if there's enough to get through here. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's not, is there? What do you reckon? A level with no diggers where you've got to dig. Evil. Evil, evil. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, no. That didn't work at all. This is not working. Oh, look, I'm going down. I want to go up. Well, if I just had a digger, I could dig through that bit there, couldn't I? But it's not going to work. Maybe I should have gone this way. But how are you just stopping from dying in this water? Well. No, that's not working that way. See, if I ended up down here, I could have just done that anyway, couldn't I? Oh dear. So maybe this bit's reasonable, but there's a death trap there. OMG. Look at that. Well, gonna have to figure it out next week. You have to do some figuring out. Maybe you blow through here. So you go 1, 2, 3. I'll block it down there. 4, 5, 6. That might work. And then a bridge over there, and you lose a couple. OMG. So yeah, that's next week's horrific level. I got them through in the end. That's it, I'm done. I am absolutely done. Well, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, this level. It's a lot of death. Have a nice day. Oh no, it wasn't Have a Nice Day. It's the Steel Mines of Kessel. That's it. So that's what we're up to. Level 26. That's next week's problem. You did well in the stream, Dave. Those were particularly tough levels. Well, one of them was particularly random. They weren't. They weren't the easiest. In saying that, they were all. One of them was completely random. One of them was really hard, and one of them I did first time. I'm not sure what was supposed to be hard about that one that I did. Yeah, because when you said "Have a nice day," it's funny that, isn't it? Was the "Have a nice day" one the one I did first time? Was that? Was it a joke that they've just put an easy level in the middle of Mayhem? It's just like, I don't get it. I do not get it. Anyway, Lemmings. It's a great game. Apart from that level. Apart from that one level. Which I was considering skipping. But good lord. I didn't want to be there going, yeah, I've done all 130 levels of Lemmings. Except one. I'd love to see that on the. Is that on the speed run? Maybe there's a way of doing it reliably, but I don't know what it is. You have to block and blow on the thin bits, then block on the steel and build over it. Block and then blow up again. Rinse, repeat. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe you could get through that fat bit, and then there's only one other bit to blow up. But you still got a bridge to build if you did that, so they'd all be falling to the bottom anyway. So it would never have worked. But next week we get to find out if anything will work. Damn it, I've got to still never put this in the startup, did I? I still never did it. Oh, that's not happening. Come on, new shell process. Let's mount my compact flash. It's funny, if you don't give it enough chance, it's going to give me a German message. And is it going to work? I did this before, and the SanDisk thing came up with loads and loads of squares. So it still worked. is it that? Yes. Where's the Oppenheimer stream? Oppenlemming, there it is. We got up to the Lost Ninja, didn't we? Lost Ninja, where are you? Whoa! There you go, we're up to here. Let's skip the Lost Ninja. What's this one? Synth Crash Pizza 2. Or Pizzicato, probably. Bit weird for Lemmings to have an easy level in Mayhem. And maybe they've just done it as a gift because you've had so much ridiculousness in there. I have heard of Lazy Jones, but never Lazy Dave. Get that mountain the stop sequence, I will at some point. I will. I'm not going to do it now. Lazy Jones, by the way, that's the weird thing in the, you know, the SwinSid? The last fix that the guy ever did when he did the SwinSid hardware was the Lazy Jones fix, because there was the Lazy Jones game, it didn't work with the SwinSid, so he put in a fix for that. That's the only reason I know about Lazy Jones. I don't know what the game is. And funny, at least from a designer standpoint, would be if I Have a Nice Day level would be one of the hardest levels of the game. That's what I thought, but I don't know. It was very easy. Saying that, you could have still messed it up, but didn't seem like I was having that much trouble with it. So, I don't know. They're giving you a nice day. Very nice of them. And then the next level, it's like, here's all these things to dig through, and you have no diggers. Like, great. At least it's obvious what to do in those situations. It's like, well, I've got to blow up, but you can only blow up 10 things. So, yeah, maybe we can figure that out next week. Maybe not. It's funny when you download some of these mods, sometimes it's the bigger mods, like the bigger in memory size, that they're not the best ones. It's the smaller ones that are better. There's some mods, I don't know if there's some mods on here that are like a couple of kilobytes. It's quite good, actually. I think the whole Lemmings music must be quite small, because it all works on a 0.5 meg Amiga, doesn't it? But yeah, Lemmings, it's going to come to an end soon. Well, if I get through these levels, you never know. It could be like one stream per level when we get to the rest of them. Lazy Jones are mini games within a game. Oh, right, okay. Everybody loves mini games, especially when the mini game's better than the real game. Oh, I typed in Mega Demo as well and just downloaded some stuff that said Mega Demo in it. Because I remember that Rebels Mega Demo. But nothing like that came up. But I've downloaded things that said Mega Demo. Retro JB, found yourself taking the Game Gear out of the house now that it doesn't need to be tethered to the power socket? Yes, I have. I was playing it in a chemist. I was playing it in the back of a car. All kinds of things, yeah. I have taken it out. It has been out of the house. A few times, actually. I took it to the park. I didn't play it in the park, though. I took it to the park and just brought it back. But yeah, I was sitting in a chemist waiting for a prescription. And I was just sitting in the... They had chairs to sit down where you could just wait for the stuff. I just sat down and played Sonic while I waited for it. And it was very entertaining. And nobody said anything. Loads of people sitting around. No one even said anything like, isn't that a really old thing? They just didn't care. So yeah, I've taken it round about, and you can see it in broad daylight. It's really good, the screen. In broad daylight, you can actually not only play it, but it's quite comfortable to look at. It must have been the Amiga at the time. No, nobody gave a crap, honestly. Absolutely nobody cared. They really didn't. I even had the sound on. I was playing Sonic with the sound on in the middle of a chemist. Or a pharmacist or whatever. Not very loud, but, you know, not enough to annoy people. But no, nobody cared. Yeah, maybe. Well, yeah, maybe when it. I think this game gets from 1991, so 1998 they would have been impressed. But I think in 1991 they might have been more impressed. Yeah, but nowadays, if you see somebody with a mobile gaming device, it's just like it's just like nothing, isn't it? But yeah, no one really. People probably just thought I was on a Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I've definitely taken it out in the house. I really like it. Batteries are probably double life. I'd have to check. I'll do a video on it. I think they're going to be double life, the batteries now. It's running at 152 milliwatts. And it says on the back, it says 3 watts on the back. So I'd have to check if that's really true, but it says 3 watts. But with the new screen, it's running at 1.5 watts. So I suspect you get double the battery life. Sitting in a chemist playing Sonic, knowing that he's way faster than they are. Yeah. The chemists were actually pretty fast, but I did get through a couple of levels. So yeah, I think it's like, rather than me, like at the moment I've still got like Duracell batteries in, but it's going to cost me a fortune in batteries anyway, because I think you'll get about 6 hours maybe. I might as well start using rechargeable batteries, because they probably will only last as long as the normal batteries did then, but rather than just spending a fortune on like millions of Duracells just to play the games for 6 hours, probably be better just to get some decent rechargeables and use those. Can you get rechargeables that run at the batteries that go at more than 1.2 volts? Or not? Because I think that's the reason why they won't last as long, because the 1.2 volts means you're already on the back foot by the time you've installed fully charged rechargeable batteries. Assuming it works on rechargeables, I bet it does. Because it'll have a certain voltage it'll have to like, it'll be tolerant to. Is this one of these? Yeah, this is one of these tiny mods. Look, 22 kilobytes. It's quite good. Same experience listening to music on cassette Walkman. No one really bats an eye on that. What, you've been sitting outside like listening on a cassette Walkman and no one noticed? That's really cool. I remember when I used to do my paper round, the cassette Walkman was the thing I had to take every day because it was so boring. So yeah. And I'd always remember running out of batteries halfway and stuff like that. Has it got auto reverse? Has your cassette Walkman got auto reverse on it? You gotta have auto reverse. I've not seen anyone out with a cassette Walkman. You can get AA sized lithium batteries. They should last pretty long, but they're not cheap. Yeah, it has auto reverse. Nice. Are the AA ones rechargeable on though? Because I've seen AA lithiums, but I didn't think they were rechargeable. I mean, it'd probably be easier just to go the full hog and just install one of those rechargeable mods in it, where you get even more battery life as well, and then you can recharge it. But yeah, I'm gonna end up spending. I'm on my second set of batteries, but the first set I used had already been used quite a bit in the Game Gear with the old screen, so they were already pretty drained. But I still got quite a bit of play on this. It's pretty heavy with these batteries in. I think rechargeable ones will be lighter as well. Oh, you can get rechargeable AA sized lithium batteries. I'll have to look at that. I bet they are pretty expensive. It'll probably be worth it though for something like this, because they'll probably pay less for that than I would be if I just, you know, because I've got like 9 games down there. I think a lot of them are going to be garbage though, but Sonic's definitely worth paying. I think Sonic 2 is supposed to be pretty good. And the Donald Duck game looks like it's a rebrand of Castle of Illusion or something. It doesn't look too bad. That might be worth playing. Let's have a quick look for AA rechargeable lithium batteries. Let's have a look. Wow, they're 10 quid each. Oh my word. Are they? No, wait a minute. An 8-pack. A pack of 8. Oh no, they're not lithium. That's Amazon telling me the wrong thing. They're just rechargeable batteries. I mean, I think rechargeable batteries might be alright. Let's have a look. Here we go. So Energizer Ultimate Lithium batteries are 10 quid for 4, but they are not rechargeable. Is that right? It's a minefield, this. Oh my god, rechargeable lithium ion batteries. Okay. eBay, let's have a look. These are going to be horrible. Oh god, they look awful. For 6 batteries, it's 30 quid. How do you charge them though? Just in a normal charger? It'd be cheaper to buy the mod. Hang on, how much is the mod? I suppose that's the problem, isn't it? It's cheaper to buy the mod. The Retro 6 mod is... yeah, it's £27 for the mod. So there you go, that's the dilemma. Could just get rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, or just put the mod in that with the rechargeable batteries anyway, which is cheaper. And it's got a couple of rechargeables in it. And go the full hog on the mod. It'd be interesting to see how long the original one would last on those. Are lithium-ion rechargeable AA's, do they last longer than AA's then? Or that's weird. It's a minefield. It's a complete minefield, but I'll look into that minefield and see what I'll come out with. I really like the experience of creating cassette mixtapes. It really makes listening to music an interesting experience. How are you making mixtapes then? I haven't got I don't have a cassette deck anymore. I've still got some cassettes that I had, but I don't have a cassette deck anymore. I think I've got Emergency on Planet Earth on cassette, like a proper boxed copy of it, but I don't have a tape player. I bet you can buy really cheap USB ones, can't you, to like get stuff into your computer. Wow, this is 672 kilobytes. Oh, you have a cassette deck plugged into the computer. Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to try and get into... I'm going to try and learn to use Octamed, and I'm going to, like... Well, I've got my keyboard hooked up with this thing. I've got a little Akai keyboard. It does work with Octamed. But I need to figure out Octamed, because there's a lot to it. Like, the fact that it's not got an undo is a nightmare. I missed mixtapes. Now it's all just mixed playlists on Spotify. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit like the way it is with these discs. It's a bit like back in the day when you like loaded a game up and booted it, you were kind of like, I'm going to play this game. It's like what we're doing here with Lemmings. I'm just playing one game because I'm booting it up and I'm just using that. But kind of like the, you know, Spotify and stuff has just changed that to like, I'll just randomly play millions of different things. So it kind of changes the way you do stuff. Once you're limited by the physical media, you start to change your behavior. It's like, I'm going to pick one game and I'm going to play it, and I'm not going to chop and change too much. And I think that's why I don't like WHD Load, because that's kind of like the Spotify of the Amiga, isn't it? It's the game, it's the Steam of the Amiga. Especially as you can probably install every single Amiga game ever made on an Amiga now with just an SD card. But it's not to say it's wrong, it's just different, I suppose. I've not seen anyone with a cassette Walkman though, not this century. I've not seen anyone playing a Game Gear outside either. So I've seen one in a shop window. It was in CEX, but I think it's gone now, so it might have been sold. Even the games aren't very much like in the second-hand shops, like £4 and stuff. So the Game Gear's just not very popular, probably because a lot of the games weren't very good. A lot of the game, but this Sonic game is actually pretty good. I'm getting quite into it. It's not a bad game. Quite like it. Special levels, it's got crystals you can pick up. It doesn't slow down very much. It's got good music. I believe there's a USB-C lithium-ion mod for the Game Gear. I think it's called Clean Juice. Yeah, that's the one I just looked up. It's cheaper. I think it's cheaper than buying lithium-ion AA batteries, which are probably more expensive than just that mod. And then you'd have to buy a charger as well. So it could be worth just modding it for that. I don't know. I mean, it's already modded now, so it wouldn't be a big deal, would it? That would be another video then if I did that. So I could just do that instead. I've fixed the power supply now, though. I recapped it. I just don't want to spend an in the long run, I will end up spending more on AA batteries than I would be if I just bought the Clean Juice. Mix an audio DVD or Blu-ray, yeah. Is audio DVD a thing? I didn't know about that. How long can you get on an audio DVD? Was there a specification for that? Yeah, what's one more mod when you've already started? Yeah, probably. I don't think it's actually anywhere near as hard to do as the one I did anyway. I think it's much easier because the power board just pops out. So, and I think it's just a couple of wires going across. I don't know, but you can put an MP3 on it. It's true, if you put MP3s on a CD, you'd get so much on there. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't want to spend a fortune on batteries and just keep chucking batteries away. Maybe I'll just put standard rechargeables in it and have done with it. That's one way. They're pretty cheap. Because now the screen's modded, I'll probably just get back to the same battery life I had before. Except I can just recharge the batteries and just go again. But I'll do a video on the power drawer of it. Like I said, I don't know what the original Game Gear is. It says 3 watts, but they could be lying. They could be lying. Listening to music on cassettes is a somewhat niche hobby. Still, players are getting pricey. I actually preferred. I know everyone's like into vinyl now, and vinyl's now outselling CD, isn't it? Which is weird. But I'll honestly say, back in the day, I never liked vinyl because it was big, it was clunky, you had to clean it, and you know it sounded all right once it was on, but then you couldn't, like, if you had a bouncy floor, you ran about or something, if you're a little kid, and the record would skip, it would get stuck. I just thought it was really annoying. And then when cassette came around, I thought this is so much better because not only does cassette not have all those problems, apart from now it's got hiss, which was not really a huge thing on records. Then the Walkman came around, and then that was it. It was like cassettes. It's cassette for me, and I was never a huge fan of vinyl. I didn't like it, but I know it's had its revival, and you could record onto cassette as well, so that was pretty good. Pocket cassette was huge. Yes, it was for me back in the day. I think most of my listening was on. It was the MP3 player at its time, wasn't it? There are new albums released on cassettes. So there's that. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Wonder if cassette. I don't think cassette's going to outsell CD though. I thought when CD came around though, that was even better. But you know, I never had a portable CD player. I had a mini disc player, but that's gone now. But I think by the time the mini disc player came around, MP3 players were a thing then. But yeah, I was never into vinyl. And then it's weird. There's a guy on YouTube. I can't remember his name. I didn't actually subscribe to him. He does loads of videos about just technology, not really high technology, but things like he did one on the coffee maker, and he's done videos on just like household objects and how they work and stuff like that. And he did one on vinyl. On stereo, there's one on stereo vinyl. I can't remember what it is. It's probably got like 10 million views. It seemed to be a really popular video, but I never even thought about it back in the day. It was, how do you it's only got one needle, and you're encoding. Yeah, is that it? Tecmo. It might be. I don't know. I haven't subscribed to it. I can't. I just saw one of the videos. I was like, oh, this is good. So he did a video about vinyl and the fact that it's only got one needle, but it encodes stereo sound, and I was like, wait a minute, why did I not realise this would be a problem? Of course it's a problem. And then a lot of it comes down to backwards compatibility with mono vinyl as well. So it's just a whole minefield of I didn't know that vinyl had all these problems. But what it does come down to is that the stereo on vinyl at the end of the day is not actually 2 tracks of audio. It's like a stereo difference track. So the stereo on vinyl is not correct. And I know people say, oh, vinyl's got this lovely sound, but it's actually just not the right sound. So that maybe that's what they like about it. So there is the oddity of vinyl. And I suppose cassette wouldn't have had that problem because cassette's actually got 2 tracks that are separate. And it's not got 1 track that's trying to encode 2 tracks, which is what they did on vinyl. Stereo vinyl, anyway. It could be Techmo. Let me just check. Is that what it was? Is it called? Am I saying it right? Techmo. I don't know. It might be. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's not. It's not him. It's not him. Who? Hang on. Let me find it. Let me find it. If I type vinyl yeah, I only watched 2 of his videos. He did one on a coffee maker and how that works. Oh, he's called Technology Connections. There we go. Oh, he's called Technology Connections. I will. Yeah, this video's had. Oh, it's not even had 1 million views. He's got 2 million subscribers. I'm not one of his subscribers, so there we go. But there is quite an interesting. There is quite an interesting video about vinyl and how the stereo worked on it. So it's quite good. And he's got a good video about coffee makers, but the rest of them I haven't seen. So there we go. That's where I'm up to with those. I loved vinyl. There was a charm to cleaning them and turning them over. At least until my entire collection was stolen in a break and entering. I lost my... Oh, wow. You lost your entire collection of vinyl to a break and entering. Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, you had to get like a thing that you clean them with, and you get stuff that you sprayed on them. You had to really keep them in good condition. And they could get warped as well. That was a problem. Vinyl had great stereo separation using the right pickup. Yeah, that's the weird part, is that the stereo separation was, well, I'm not going to say faked, but they were storing a stereo difference track. That's what they were doing. So it's just really, really odd when you see it. I never really thought about how weird it was, but it was all because of backwards compatibility. What they wanted was that you could have, because mono vinyl came first, they needed to make it so that you could have a mono vinyl disc and a stereo vinyl disc, and they both play on the same stylus. So if you put a mono on, you would hear mono, and if you put the stereo on, you'd hear stereo. That was the big problem. I never knew about any of that because I just thought it was rubbish anyway. I thought that my vinyl was always stereo. I didn't know that vinyl was originally mono, and that's what caused a lot of trouble. Overall, all formats have somewhat renaissance, mainly by smaller music labels. They release albums, for example, cassettes and minidisc. Well, my minidisc player's gone now, so can't listen to any of those. Minidisc was cool though, because it sounded really good and you could record on it. It did pretty decent recording, actually. Retro JB, right, I'm hitting the sack. Great stream as always, Dave. Have a good one. You're not going to miss much. I'm going to quit soon. Have a good night. You could be interested in a YouTube video called Spectacular Soft Synths of the Commodore Amiga. In fact, that came up on my list today, but I haven't watched it. I saw that pop up today. I had some really old music software. Aegis Sonics was a good one. I don't know that one. Those antique single horn vinyl players, yeah, they probably were mono. Yeah, you're right. So they're probably the ones that were mono, but when they went to stereo, they kept the backwards compatibility with those players. It's crazy. It's a crazy world. There's a lot going on in this mod. These ones that say tiny are properly tiny. The Amiga has 100% stereo separation. That is correct. I mean, so really did vinyl, but the problem was it was stored as a stereo difference track, which made it odd. Yeah, the Amiga's got proper stereo separation. It sounded like colour television was handled. What? Oh, it sounded like how colour television was handled. Yeah, they were encoding it as black and white. Yeah, it's the same. That's the same problem, isn't it? When they went from black and white to colour, you had to kind of encode colour in a way that would work on black and whites. Yeah. Yes. There's all these horrible backwards compatibility problems that you think only existed in computers, but we were having backwards compatibility problems way before computers came around. I mean, it's only, if you think about it, it's only the same thing as like, if you design a car now for this country, the car has to be small enough in width to fit on a lane of our roads. And our roads were, the lane width was probably decided hundreds of years ago. So you cannot make a car now wider than the width that we have them, because they will not fit on the road. And that's because at some point somebody said, let's build a road, let's make it this wide. And that was it. We were done. Before you leave, I'd like to say thanks for another stream. I really enjoyed it, as always. I enjoy it, as always, as well. Thanks. It's been fun. And next week, hopefully, more Lemmings, more fun. Or maybe not fun, judging by that level. So, black and white TV would ignore colour signal. Yeah, black and white TV would, yeah. I know what you mean, yeah. They send it as a luminance and a colour signal, don't they? So you can just pick up the luminance and bingo, you can pick it up. Gotta go off-road then. This is not a good mod though. Even though it's 12 kilobytes. It's not a good mod, that one, I'm sorry. I know it's 12 kilobytes. This one's 9 kilobytes, 8 kilobytes. Bored on a summer night, so I made this. I finished working on another project. It will release soon. What year did you write this though? Oh, in 2023. There you go. Yep, thanks, Dave. Get learning Octave. Well, I've been messing about with it, but it's more about this. It's more about just learning to use it reliably, because now you knowing it's got no undo. It's like you've got to really be getting it home. And I need to set my keyboard up with it so it works well. That's a thing. But I'll be interested to see if I can do anything with it. I want to do a version of the Mandalorian theme because there doesn't appear to be one for the Amiga, so it'd be nice to get a decent mod of the Mandalorian theme. And that would be nice. That would be my little project to work on. I think I did use Octamed back in the day, or one of the ones, but I'm not sure if it was Octamed, it might have been. And I'm only going to use 4 channels, I'm not going to use 8 or a million channels. Oh, this is horrific. I know you're 8 kilobytes, but let's get rid of that one. Is this another teeny mod? 220k! Lightning Sparrow, thanks for another good stream. No problem. We're nearly at the end of the mod, so we might as well listen to a bit of this. Oh, it's got 52 parts though. If you're only going to use the 4 channels, Med might be better. I'll stick with Octamed. I don't know. I'll stick with Octamed. I've got it. It's installed on here. Hang on. I've got it installed. Can I run it while Hippo's running? Let's give this a go. Let's see if the Amiga can really multitask. There it is. I've got Octamed 4. It's not even the latest one, is it? I need to find... It says docs here, but I can't open any of this on the Amiga 600. I'll probably do it on the 1200. Right, let's see what happens. I've only got a megabyte of memory left. Watch his Dark Material, listen to the intro, and make a mod of that one. I know someone who would love to listen to it. Well, I think the Mandalorian theme's awesome, so I'm going to do that. And I looked on that mod archive, and there isn't a version of it, so... Here we go. Working. This is freeware, apparently. Oh, it's working. So how is this going to run at the same time as Hippo Player? Shall we just do a little experiment? I've only got one demo song on here. I mean, you can technically load any mod anyway. Right, I'm going to load this song. What's it going to do? Oh! Well, it tries. That's weird. So these two will quite happily run together, but no. So if I close that, is this just going to work now? Yeah, this is like a demo song that comes with it or something. So yeah, I haven't got my MIDI keyboard plugged in, but the MIDI does work. You just have to literally turn it on there. And any other channel, it will just accept notes. So it's quite easy to get the MIDI keyboard working. But yeah, there's just no undo in this section here. Has no undo or anything. So you've really got to work out and know exactly what you're doing. Sometimes I'm awestruck how much they make music in such memory constraints. For example, there's a really good C64 256 bytes demo. And Mind is Born with really great music. 256 bytes? Bytes? Good lord. Impulse tracker. I don't know about that. But yeah, this isn't even the latest version of Octamed, but I've got it. So whatever the Amiga version is, I don't know. And like I said, yeah, it can do 8 channels or even maybe more on this, I'm not sure. But I'll have to see. I'll probably do all the samples on the PC or whatever. Because I'm not going to mess about in here. I mean, I suppose you've got to really... Like, I'm not going to sample it on the Amiga. I'll do all the samples on the PC. It's got a synthesizer. It's got a notation editor. The only thing I found is the MIDI's got like a volume... Like, it reads key up and volume. This doesn't seem to do anything when I've got the thing plugged in. It always seems to... It seems to play at the same volume no matter what I do there. You know, with the volume sensitive keys. But yeah, I haven't really figured out this editor yet and stuff. You can highlight like that, but I really don't know. There's no like usable documentation in the program. You just have to work it all out, and there's just stuff on every screen everywhere. It's just stuff everywhere. It's great. For more channels, you probably need an A1200. Yeah, I'm probably going to do it on the A1200 anyway. I think only because this has got a dodgy key, and sometimes the key gets stuck down and it screws you. Like with no undo, if the key gets stuck down, it just goes grrr, it just can write over a load of music you just did. So that's pretty annoying. I'll probably do it on 1200. There's no advantage to doing it on the 600, but it totally works. But yeah, I'll probably stick to see what I can do with 4 channels. It'll be interesting to see what I can do with 4. I don't really like the mixing thing. It doesn't always sound that great, so it's nice to have a pure 4-channel mod. It would have been nice if the Amiga had had more channels later on, but they never changed the sound chip, did they? But there is Octamed. 92. About the same age as the Game Gear. So yeah, I'll do that. I think what I can do in here as well... is there a way... Because my keyboard's got like play, stop buttons on it and stuff like that. Is there a way of setting up a key mapping so that I can figure out what all those buttons are and get them to actually control Octamed? I think you can somehow. Is this part? No. I don't know. There's probably a way of doing it. But I don't know. Right, that's looped now. That has looped. Right, I think that's the end of the stream. You've seen Octamed now. How cool is that? I'm going to get into that. There's my little MIDI interface. That does work. It's totally crap, but it totally works. So yeah, I'm going to be messing about with that. Love it. And it's going to take me ages though, so we'll see how it goes. Right, is anybody still watching? Because I'm going to go. There are 10 people still watching, so to the 10 people who are still watching, congratulations. You are the winners of the stream. Pro Tracker, was that a PC thing? I don't know. But that's it. Right, thanks everyone. I will see you again next week, where I will not complete Lemmings. I will attempt to get a bit further. Catch you later.